Eons ago, during the age of the Magi, the world was something other. Magic is all that there was and all that was needed. Legend states that a cataclysmic event brought a great frozen age to the world of Lacrin, and soon after, a new era dawned. Though they say the ancient magics of the Magi still lie buried and lost, scattered around the world, lie in wait for those with the courage to wield it to discover. Welcome to the world of Lacrin and the continent of Thelmecia. Noble knights, roaming orcs, mischievous goblins, and idyllic wondrous lands, just waiting to be explored. Now, a new peril aspires to plunge Thelmecia into despair once more, but not before a few unheard of heroes take their chance at triumph. Welcome to Tablestory, Darkfire.
Hi everybody, let them fix their cameras if they can. It's musical cameras.
So wait. So Tiger.
Wait, are we really live? Hi,
Yeah,
guys.
we're really completely live right now.
Wait,
Why does Tiger turn off?
happening?
He's trolling.
What is Tiger doing?
He's trolling. He's being.
I'll remember that. The DM will remember this. Okay, hi everybody, welcome to the stream, everybody.
I think it's more that I can't click the button without it clicking twice.
All right, whatever you say. Now that you know that I'm gonna punish you for it.
You'll punish me no matter what I do.
Well, I am now, yeah.
Can we
Welcome
not
to the
talk
stream, everybody. Tiger Writer's last episode. Yeah.
Really? From a camera flip?
He's going to die instantly as soon as it begins. Welcome everybody to Darkfire episode 40, maybe 46, I think.
Are we really on 46?
Yeah, we're on episode 40.
46? I think it's 46. I get a little confused because sometimes I like layer them ahead where I preemptively try and guess which episode will be where. So sometimes, and this is what I've done, I was like, I think 45 they'll be here, 46 they'll be there. So they're kind of written in, and then I don't look at it for a week and then go in and I'm like, is this the one we're on? Yes, I think so. Only people on the VOD know, because it never says it on the actual live stream.
Right.
VOD kids probably always get really confused. Like, what is happening, man? I don't understand. Welcome to the stream. This is Tablestory's Darkfire, and we are coming towards the end of our series, but it's not over yet. We're
There we
still here. How's everyone doing?
Just took a little bit, but we got it.
Honestly, great. I feel like, yeah. I
Did you
did like
see
a good miles today.
Did you see the Tesla turned into a pickup truck?
What?
No, I'll send it to you later. It's fine.
Send it to me.
Yeah, I will.
Is
will.
it like a?
John got so angry. He's like, my 73 Teslas don't fucking do that.
They don't
How
do that
dare you?
yet.
One of my Teslas probably does that, but I'm just not quite aware which one it is. I'd have to check each one individually, and that could take me weeks. I'm too busy for that, swimming in my gold
You know what's
coin
crazy? Is a lot of people think I actually have multiple Teslas.
Yeah, I
Some
actually.
people don't. Think it's
It's
a joke.
all our fault.
A lot of people actually think I've. People
Makes
think
me
I'm like
so
really
happy.
rich. Like I'm not rich. I'm living
Makes me
great.
so
Oh,
happy
he's
that
so
we
rich,
destroyed
trust
them.
me.
I thought he was going to go, I'm not rich, I'm very rich.
Yeah. No, he's pretty damn rich. I've seen
73 is lowballing it.
I've seen some crazy
Why
stuff in my
you
life.
Actually, we just
I
don't
have
even know anymore how many Teslas I have.
Oh man, I'm like waiting to go to my stream and like, like the person who usually hits like a top donate or something's like, I'm not donating to you anymore. I heard you were really rich. I'm waiting for it to start
I'm
really
not supporting
affecting
your 10th Tesla.
Yeah, I'm not
You're
supporting your
good.
Tesla, bro.
I think you're good after 10 Teslas. Thank you. Bye. You're like, oh man. This is like the Occam's razor or whatever it is that leads to John being homeless in 5 years.
This is the Black Mirror episode. Everyone's like, this guy's got so many Teslas. And I'm like, no, come on, guys, stop it. This is so funny. And then like it slowly takes over my life. And like I start getting things in the mail like, we will not accept you for your credit card because you're so rich.
Yeah.
I'm not really. We saw your stream.
We know.
What?
We know.
Black Mirror music playing.
You yeah, John will be homeless soon enough.
This
So
is actually giving me a little bit of anxiety. I feel really badly
Black
now
Mirror.
for participating in this joke.
if it's any
I think it's
consolation,
fucking hilarious.
I definitely don't either. So that kind of balances it out.
Yeah, probably.
Oh dear. All right. Well,
Oh, kettle.
someone who is not quite as rich as John Sandman, but is pretty damn rich because of the love in his heart. Tiger Writer, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good. My camera was being weird at first, but when I do this and when I click over to the thingy and I get that light, I just need to move my light around when I'm not using my big lights, but it looks really good when I have the.
Do you have a little light now?
Well, I have the Philips Hue lights. I have 4 of them, but I only have one down here right now. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to need to put another one over here because like the lights that I have that are for like green screen shit are fucking blindingly bright. So anytime I can avoid using them. But then when I have the monitor on our Roll20 thing, the white light of the Roll20 makes it look really nice, actually.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I use
The
for
difference
lighting.
between like me having all of these white screens around me or whatever like is insane. I can't actually demonstrate it because it's going to destroy
It looks
everything,
great with
honestly.
yours, like when your lights change stuff, because you got the white walls and stuff like that. I have tapestries and stuff I'm putting up at some point in time. I'm just lazy and just moved, so.
I want a tapestry for this wall just for the sound reflection dampening. Because otherwise, yeah, the echo.
Yeah, you can hear a little echo in your mic.
Yeah, it's pretty bad at the moment because I don't know what I did
Yeah,
to
but
my
it
settings.
seems a little worse than it was earlier, like
Yeah.
last week.
I hate it, and I can't fix it no matter how much I try.
You just gotta put some couches in that room.
Well, here's how I fix it. I can bring it closer and then make gate higher, gate, and it will knock out the background. But for some reason, the gate being higher is not helping it at all at the moment. It just kind of knocks me out, and I end up.
Have you done like restarting the app for GoXLR and reloading profiles and stuff? Sometimes helps. I think it gets like a little
never
fucky
do that.
sometimes.
I would never do it. See it cutting out? Can you hear it? Did you hear it then? See that? Or
It
not?
happens a little bit. I hear it here and there.
Yeah. So
Not
the
big
only
deal.
thing I can do to fix it, to guarantee you can hear everything I say, is to knock the gate down, which means that you get a lot more of the echo. Kind of annoying, and I don't know what has happened because I really haven't changed much on it. But here we are. Luckily, this doesn't need to be great audio because no one listens to it on MP3s, and it's not hurting their ears right now. Apologies, MP3 kids.
Podcast sounds so good.
The podcast stuff that we've done is
So
amazing, but it's because I can sit like here really close to the mic and just make sure that this is how I speak with the gain and everything perfect. If I do that for this, I'm always moving left and right during this because I'm watching the OBS and I've got 2 different things open either side of me for the different Roll20s and things going on.
I think I
And,
sound the worst on here.
Well, that's just your voice though. There's not much we can do about that. What we're talking about is like with yeah, like sound.
Just the echo.
For audio listeners, I'm smiling right now.
Smile like an asshole. I'm impressed that I can read your lips that well.
Yeah. I was like, did you just say it at the same time? No, you just read my lips.
So yeah, we do put a lot of effort into the audio for some of the audio based things, of which
The main cast.
PB has an announcement about one.
Oh no.
Let's
Don't
go,
make me-
PB. What's up?
This is by far the most important stream to announce the most recent audio based thing.
Yeah, but I don't want to fuck it up. Oh, I know what you should do. You should
can't.
play the trailer. Just play the trailer. You don't even know where it is, do
No,
you?
I can't do that.
Okay, let me get you the and you're gonna play it because it's real good. It's way better than anything that I could say, and I think you guys will enjoy it.
But we
give me
just
2
have to
seconds.
sit here awkwardly.
Yeah, 2
All right.
seconds.
Awesome. Well, if that's the case, Brad, want to make out?
Sure.
Yo, can I do some ASMR real quick of me opening a can?
All right, let
See
me
if it
stop
works.
the
Oh my
music.
god, sure.
All right, here we go.
Right here, come on.
Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome Darkfire Tablestory. I'm gonna open a can. This is a lemon LaCroix sparkling water. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy it.
You gotta like tap.
You ruined it. What the fuck, dude?
It's not done. It's not done. God damn it, PB. I'm so mad at you. -1 inspiration.
That was fucking pathetic. That was the worst. That was the worst. Do I have a can? I'm about to go upstairs.
Yeah.
Do I have any cans upstairs right now I can open?
What? It got interrupted by PB.
I'm sorry.
I wonder if I want to have it. Do I want to have a beer right now? I'm about to go get a can of beer. Just
Do
to
it.
You'll need it for today anyway. Good Lord.
Oh my God, I'm so mad about that crack. That was the weakest crack.
I'm sorry. I ruined it.
That was not your fault. John just doesn't know how to crack a can.
No, it's a LaCroix, okay? This stuff's like...
I'd like you all to know it's just a LaCroix, so the power that it has is a lot weaker than like a beer or a Pepsi.
Go grab a beer. Go make a good sound. And don't turn up your gain.
I don't think I have a can. Do I have a can?
Honestly, dude, it's not going to be better than mine.
I can't believe
it might
this is
be.
happening
What do you
right
mean
now.
worst ASMR ever? What, is it not LaCroix? Is it LaCroix?
I don't even know what you're saying. Whatever, is that a brand of something? I have no idea what that is.
That's delicious.
LaCroix.
Oh, it's that.
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
John, it's LaCroix.
It's not LaCroix.
This is the best opening we've ever had.
It's
to a show.
LaCroix.
It's got to be LaCroix.
It's LaCroix.
L.A. Croix.
Brocato thinks it's LaCroix? Come on, dude.
No, he
Are
doesn't.
you, bro? Come on, man.
LaCroix.
2019, Brocato.
LaCroix.
Oh, you in France?
I see Chris D'Elia drinking that all the time, and that's how you know that
Jay
it's a rich
is wearing a
person's drink.
combination of capri pants and harem pants right now while he's critiquing the way that you say LaCroix.
Get American.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm ready for this.
Yeah, don't turn up your
Go.
gain. Don't turn up any audio
He won't
settings.
need to. He won't need to.
I don't want to do shit. Listen, I'm not even going to drink this beer because it's too much for me right now. I don't like Guinness, but my roommate
It's
said,
too
open it.
much for you.
I don't like Guinness stouts. They're kind of gross.
That's pretty heavy.
So, yeah.
Go ahead. Barely can hear it. Honestly, bored.
Honestly, bored? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
He turned up his audio. See, guys, this is what I mean. He turned up his audio. Bullshit.
Doesn't even matter. This is what matters right here.
That was a good one. That was the money shot
That
right
was
there.
really good. Yeah, we were all nodding for those
That's
listeners.
pretty hot.
We
Actually.
can
You guys
now
savage.
tag ASMR.
Yeah,
on
but he turned up
the-
his mic. I could do that too. And then he's gonna go put it back. You're a disgrace to anyone who drinks a beer.
All right. Well, this has been the greatest probably intro to any D&D I've ever
Yeah.
run right now. I'm literally
Definitely.
only letting it go on because of how much pain it causes Whack.
So bad.
Truly
I was
nourishes
so
me.
happy when we just skipped the intros yesterday. For
That's
season
kind of
one.
why I'm
Just
making
went
this one
straight in.
so awful for you, because you sort of take it out on us on a Monday when we do this and enjoy each other's company for 5 fucking minutes, and then on a Monday we suffer the consequences when Whack is like,
Yeah, well, on Tuesday they were friends with each other, so we're not gonna do it today. We're just gonna jump straight in.
Wait,
That's
did
how
you
your
skip
week
the intro
was.
yesterday?
I see your evil DMing, and I counter you with the, what is it? Here's my Uno reversal meme card.
I feel real good about that. I'm not like, I think like I had like a small boner for.
All right. Okay. Well, you've taken it too far. You've sent me a link to SoundCloud, PB, and I don't know why. What is that? I thought you were going to give me something I could put on this. So we genuinely do just have to
Are
sit
you kidding me right now?
quietly.
Just hit play, bitch.
Yeah, but everyone's going to talk all over it. Did you listen to this? No one's going to listen. This is the worst possible way to present a trailer because every single person in this call right now is going to talk over it.
Mute us, I guess.
Are you ready?
Oh my
I can't
God.
mute you and play this at the same time. I don't know how to do that.
I can do that. Watch.
I could just be quiet.
Nice. Here is the trailer while we sit awkwardly and listen to it together. Because this is how we do it. Before Dustvale, there was Darkfire. But before Darkfire, there was the Silver City. Dwarves in the Temple District have been going missing, and it's up to our new adventurers to find out why. This is a D&D 5e homebrew 3-part adventure brought to you by Tablestory. So come with us now on this adventure through the Silver City.
My name is Suramir Fenderalis. You can call me Fen, and I'm a wood elf that has been wrongfully accused of some crimes.
I don't know about wrongfully accused. Either way, I'm Tamrin Valrin of the Silver Circle's City Watch, and I'm tasked with investigating these disappearances and watching over Fen's community service.
Yes, Tamrin is Tamrin. Fen is Fen.
You should say your name.
Yes, my name.
No. Who are you?
I am Rogar. Who else would I be?
Yes, that's very good, Rogar. Very good. This 3-part adventure will be available at tablestory.tv and anywhere podcasts are available. For more shows and adventures, be sure to check us out on Twitch and YouTube at Tablestory. See you soon.
Boom! Yes, that's right. There is a 3-part audio-based one-shot. What the hell is this?
That was cool, dude.
Yeah.
I want to do one of those. That
Cool.
sounds like fucking
Is it? It's only audio.
Yeah.
It's an audio,
That's fun.
one-shot.
I like that.
Because it saves us on all this stuff, and it's a nice way to promote the fact that we've got all of our audio on Spotify and iTunes and stuff now. All of the campaigns are being loaded up there. Well, most of them, not all of them, because some of them.
Is it a one-shot or a mini-series?
It's a mini
Bless
series.
you, John. I could thank you. It's a mini series. It's 3 parts.
Yeah.
mini series.
It's
Cool.
three 2-hour-long podcasts.
And it sounded like Whack, PB, and J.
It's the whole gang,
Correct.
the Tablestory family.
Amazing.
And yeah, we'll do some more in the future as well. But if you want to listen to that one, then all of the links are there in the chat. Or if you're on a VOD, they will be somewhere. Look under your chair. Maybe they're there. We just don't know. If they are, then I don't know who put it there. And you really should call the police. All right. Well, enough of the one-shots. How about some real campaign time? Who would like...
Best how much it triggers PB. It feels so good.
What have I done now?
One shot?
Every time we say one shot, it's the best.
It doesn't trigger me per
someone
se.
said
I just it
I
says
like
one
that.
in it. It says 1 in it, which that's it. It's fine. You're right. It triggers me out. Let's move on.
Whoa.
She gets really pissed.
I thought you were kidding. You're being serious. She gets upset. Gee. It's okay. We're going to have fun today.
Okay, well, let's try not to... So, let's play some D&D, shall we?
Yes,
is
please.
that okay with you, PB? Would you mind
Yeah.
if we... Okay.
Yeah, PB, do you mind if we maybe play some fucking
As
D&D
long
already?
as, hey, can we not anger PB, please? She's ready to fucking snap some kobolds' necks over there.
Finally.
I love you. I
Take
kid.
a next level in Barb.
I know what you do.
Okay. All right. It's time. Last time, y'all climbed up this mountain that that exploded, and
Pretty much the last episode of Lord of the Rings.
yeah,
ever
pretty
saw
much. Can we not show my working out, please, while we do this? I pride myself on original content that isn't taken from anything else.
You see
So
Final Fantasy VII?
No.
you have no idea what you're talking
I was
about.
just about to start singing the theme song.
I'll
Thank
tell
you.
you. I'll tell you in
I'm in
the.
the cool club.
I'll tell you I'll show my true working out at the very end of this, and tell you which 2 Final Fantasies and other this was combined out of, and it will all make sense and dispel any idea that I have any idea how to DM. You guys climbed up this mountain and re-entered the Gate of Fire through the cave. That's what it's called. Good God, what is wrong with my brain? You went through the
I can
cave
tell
where the long stick was that you encountered in the very beginning of the campaign.
Yes.
You ran from it. You left it alive. When you went in there, you did find the old drift doll, which kind of freaked everyone out. And then you went through the cave. You found the long stick. You killed the long stick. You went into the actual gate of fire. You found that 3 of you, out of the 5 in the party so far, are able to kind of slowly, somewhat heal. While in or near the gate of fire now. Drift is unable to, but he has his own special ways of healing. And obviously Stubby Stout Boots is with you, and he's kind of just following along, but he's sweating a lot because it's pretty rough for just a normal mortal to be near this place. And you're just like, come with us, this is all good, don't worry about it. And he's like,
I love that he's there. It makes me so happy.
You guys actually had a quick rest, and then you entered the gate of fire once again. Upon entering, someone did a perception check and was able to just about make out that there were some individuals further in, and you guys managed to sneak up and approach a room where an ambush lied in wait. A bunch of cultists, a big strong-looking dude, and Kidir Night Sky, the Praetorian that Rin encountered in Roseguard, who had her cut off a finger, and kind of set her on the path of going to the Nightstorm dungeon underwater. You all crept up so successfully that we're going to start this episode with you all back here in this dungeon. And you have.
I've been waiting for this all week.
Me too. I'm so ready.
I still remember what I was gonna do too.
I do too.
Yeah,
I feel like it hasn't been a week, but it has. But like I feel like we're back.
You will have surprise on your attacks here, just to give you an idea of what you're looking at as you approach this room. You can see. Well, those of you that are in the front, I think probably Iro and Stubby don't really see much of what's going on in this room. But you three, Rin, 19, and Drift, you can see in here relatively well. And I think you can make out most of these figures. These guys are all concealed. They're only doing it in such a way that they're partially hidden, but they're also just kind of hiding behind it in the sense that they are hiding behind cover. The ambush was obviously going to be set as soon as you walked in. But you guys are walking up. They're standing around kind of casually. Nobody seems to have noticed that you're there. Behind this wall, Rin, you can see Kidir. 19, you can see that there's a very large figure. These guys, the cult fanatics, as they're labeled on here, are all wearing robes. They seem to have... there's humans and elves and tieflings and all sorts in this room, but they're all wearing robes, but they don't really look like they're in uniform. Their robes actually look kind of different. There is no like Praetorian uniform. They look like they were just gathered at random, but they all kind of share the same kind of mage-esque look to them. They have these robes. They don't have armor on. I think a couple of them have daggers, but for the most part they seem unarmed. The figure who is just inside the door here is a very big looking fellow. He looks like a giant human kind of Viking. He looks like the Mountain from Game of Thrones kind of looking dude. Just a big, strong looking fellow leaning somewhat on a great axe. And Kidir Night Sky is he's an enforcer of Praetorian, which Rin knows means that he is probably he will be exceptionally good in one field. He's wearing armor and he's got scimitars on him, so he looks like a fighter, as opposed to some of the enforcers, which are mages. And that is what you see in the room. With that being said, let's begin. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll me some initiatives.
Let's go, man. Let go.
Combat as we go in.
11.
20 for Rin.
Natural 20.
What the heck?
That's what I'm talking about right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm gonna roll for these boys. I'll just do it this way because it's gonna be easier.
I will get something high too. Nope. Wow, that's the worst initiative I've rolled this whole campaign.
All right. So that is an 18 for Kidia.
We still get the surprise attack though, right? Before this all goes down.
Yes, you do.
Awesome.
That is an 11 here and a 7 on these guys. Is everybody on there?
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, that's huge.
So, Irodia, Rin, Kidia, the Berserker, 19 Drift, and then the cultists. So, a surprise round essentially means you guys all get to do one free turn. So you get a free turn, pretty much. You can do whatever it is you want to do before anyone on the opposing team reacts to you. You can move, you've got everything, you've got your full thing. So Iro, Rin, 19 Drift, and then it will go back around to the top, and the official turn order will begin with Iro again. So that brings us to Iridir first. I'm going to move the turn order on the screen because it looks ugly, and then I'm going to see what you would like to do, Iro. Again, these guys are like standing around. So if you get into a position where you see them, you can see that they're kind of standing around. They look like they've been waiting around for some time. They don't seem to look like they even know that you're in the area.
I don't think we got stout boots, Brad.
Oh yeah, and stout boots. And yeah, you can assume that they don't really have any idea what's happening. He just got pretty high as well. It's a 19, so he's up there.
Damn. This is huge.
This is so good.
What would you like to do, Hero?
So as I see everyone sort of getting ready to rush into the room, I say, keep one of them alive. And I start to shimmer with golden sort of particles all around me as I use my mantle of inspiration. That will give everyone 8 temporary HP, and you can all move up to your speed as a reaction.
I like this.
I like this too.
Right now, if you would like to do that, and you do not trigger attacks of opportunity in the process.
Oh, shit.
Brad, may we move?
Yeah.
So we can do this as part of our like attack, I guess, because all three of us wanted to go in together, right?
Well, you can all go right now before
That's what I mean.
You can move.
Narratively, I mean, we can use this as to be like, you do this, and then we just all jump in together
Swarm
to attack.
into the room, yeah, commando style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right now we should move if we want to move.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
are you
all
guys
5
moving
of
up?
us.
I gestured towards the
main.
Towards who?
Kidian, the guy on the left of the door.
Oh,
with
he's
the
right
hood.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Rin, then I'm gonna, literally,
Yeah. Okay.
literally. Then,
Yep.
if this is who you're saying,
Yeah.
you know what though? I'm gonna be right here because I'm gonna cover Hero out. I love that we all jump this dude.
So, have you all done your moving?
I'm going to move, I think.
Hold on.
I think
And Stout
I'm going
Boots gets to move too,
here.
right?
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
think I'm going to move there. And this is, how large is this pedestal, by the way, before I commit to this movement?
That pedestal there.
How tall is it?
Oh, it's about 5 foot off the ground.
Would you say it provides some cover?
Maybe if you actively sort of duck down behind it, yeah.
All right. So that's my mantle of inspiration.
You don't need to hide necessarily. Just tell me that that's what you're
That's
doing.
my bonus action, and then I will use a. I think I'm going to go ahead and cast a fairy fire. Well, no, that won't be good. I will use a vicious mockery, I think. and this will be on Kidir Nightstalker. Wisdom save DC 16, and I say, surprise! You're already dead.
Yeah, I think like for what we see here is you guys all approach, and then just everyone blitzes into the room, and you kind of do that little oh, by the way, I think Stubby probably moves to like, yeah, I don't, because he's a archer, I don't think he needs to be in the room straight away, but he you all sort of move in, and then Rin motions towards the guy on the right hand side, and he's got this armor on. He does have a robe on of his own, and he's standing just kind of leaning against the wall, one hand on a particularly nicely engraved scimitar. When you all burst in, he grabs for it, and you all move around and start to position yourselves very quickly. Everyone suddenly moves into motion, but you're all immediately swarming this figure on the right, Kidir Night Sky, which I don't think any of you have seen before apart from Rin. I know he's been in and around where you guys have been, but that doesn't necessarily mean you've seen him. So,
Wisdom save DC 16.
a wisdom save. Okay. And barum barum barum. And that's him there. Alright, so here we go. I'll roll for it.
Come on.
That is most assuredly a fail.
Let's go. So it begins.
So he takes 4 psychic damage, and let's see. Actually, I think that should be. Is that rolling? That is rolling 2 dice. All right. Yeah. So 4 psychic damage and disadvantage on the next attack roll that they make before the end of the next turn.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
All right. Remember that. And
The surprise turn.
that's the end of Iroh's first surprise. Rin comes swarming in around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna attack this guy twice.
Okay.
14, 11.
Okay. 14, 11. I think, yeah, 2 misses. You come running in, and I think as you go to like hit him, he brings his scimitar out. It's still scabbarded, but he uses it to kind of block one of your hits, and then he dodges the other one as he goes to pull the scabbard off of the sword here. Missed twice.
Okay, I will use the key point on my bonus action to attack again.
Okay.
Wait, real quick. Don't we get advantage?
Why?
Because it's a surprise attack?
No.
Okay. I just didn't know how it worked, so I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, no.
You're thinking sneak attack.
Yeah, some people get some stuff on rogues.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
2 more hits
All right.
come in from you, and 2 8s.
Rin!
He
too mad.
He clocks you straight away, and he looks a little more prepared maybe for you and your attacks than this sudden swarm of people. He begins to shout to the other people in the room as he once again bats one of your punches out of the way, and then brings up an arm to block one of the others. He just starts wildly shouting, "Attack them!" as he grabs at his sword. 4 misses from Rin. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right.
Oh my god.
Hey, you still get another go before anyone else gets to do anything here. Stubby Stout Boots. I think being in the position he's in, probably will take a shot at the one of the cultists who he sees kind of begin to chant over there. These cultists all begin to start to chant, and as if they're going to start doing some magic, by the way. And Stubby will attack. One attack over there.
Oh my god!
That is a natural 1.
No.
I got everybody in position. What the fuck?
All right. Who wants to roll me a d20? How about you?
I got it.
All right. Rin.
8.
Before I roll my next
4
attack.
8s in a row. 4.
You slip.
God.
I think I have to stand up so I don't vomit.
Make a dex save. So he's got to make a dex save here. Got to be a 12, which he fails. He pulls his longbow out. He runs up to the edge of the door frame. It's sort of an arched doorway of black stone on the red stone. He turns. He targets one. Brings his bow up and turns around the corner, but as he does so, he kind of slips on this surface. You see this kind of muddy boot that he's got on kind of slip one way, and he just completely falls arse over tit. You see his bottle of whiskey roll across the ground as, I guess once again, I think this happened to him previously when he jumped down the mountain. He stumbles and falls prone. He just, boom! Oh, my bastard and legs!
This is like when it matters the most.
Alright. 19. You are next in the surprise attacks here.
Well, everybody's missing all their attacks, so I'm gonna give everybody some love. Because Buck's swinging right now. So he comes in, and he kind of doesn't run in. He just kind of walks in and scans the room, fucking straight Terminator style. And while he's walking up, he turns and puts his eyes on the guy that she sees Rin punching, and he just kind of slaps his hands together with his sword and his shield, because that's what he's got out, and he casts Beacon of Hope, and that is going to be on all of my allies. I'm going to give it to everybody that's an ally.
Yep.
Concentration spell.
And
it's a concentration spell. For all of you that want to know, you have advantage on Wisdom saving throws, Death saving throws, and you heal for the max amount of healing from a spell.
All right. And I'm going to give you a little symbol on your head to state that that's what's happening, and also that you're concentrating on it, so remember that. Alright. Is that the end of your turn, or are you doing anything else there? I don't know what the fuck that was.
Random choir noise.
It was a beacon of hope, 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 hope. I'm pretty sure other than that, I am finished.
Okay. Then it brings us to Drift in the final surprise round.
Yeah, so you see, I'm noticing Rin swinging, and he's sort of countering all of what Rin's doing. So I instantly summon my shadow sword up, and he's looking at Rin. So I'm hoping I can slash him in the back without him blocking this.
He does have his back to a wall, but yeah, sure.
I imagine he did some crouching tiger, hidden dragon shit when Rin attacked him, blocked with the hilt of the blade. They just lift their thumb up and barely take the sword out of the sheath.
I also imagine she's actually really angry, and she's not. Yeah.
Am I allowed to Hexblade curse him, or did I use my movement as a reaction, so I can't use Hexblades?
No, that was a free thing. That wax thing got you.
No, I think you did use it.
It's a reaction. Your reaction has been
None of
used.
you have reactions, but
that's right.
Does Hexblade?
I think Hexblade's curse is a bonus action.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a reaction.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, great.
Fair, the reaction doesn't matter because this is a surprise round anyway.
Cool. All right, sweet. So you just see me just sort of point out my hand, and I'm going to curse him right at the beginning. And then while my hand is out, you just see the shadow sword just form there. And then you just see me cut around and big old slash come into him. Let's get it. 23.
23 is a hit.
Great. 10 damage.
10 damage. All right, hold on.
Wait, isn't...
Can you curse him too?
15. Yeah, but the curse only is on a natural 19, 20, or 21.
When you hit him,
yeah,
something happens. He
goes invisible, I swear.
No, he's gonna riposte you. You see him. You bring out the Hexblade's curse. You bring the sword down, and you do hit him. But he uses that opportunity to knock your arm up, and then bring his own scimitar across at you, I guess. So let me just roll an attack roll here. A 7.
No, that does not hit. I think I get more damage. I haven't used this in so long. Hold on one sec.
I don't know what bonus shit Brad gave you.
What are you saying?
I thought I'd get more than just the fire. I thought like there was like a 1d3 or like 1d6 or something.
Normally you get your proficiency added.
When using it. I think that's already added though. To
To your
the shadow sword. It's just been so long. I'm just reading the curse real quick.
You get your you can use it to attack with. You can use charisma to attack with it. I think that's it.
And if the curse target dies,
You get a bonus equal to your proficiency.
And then the curse gives you the extra damage. Usually.
I just remember when I used to use this sword, I would roll like a 1d something.
That's if the target dies.
Okay, cool. That's for healing. Cool. Great. I'm good then.
Okay, but you put Hexblade's curse on him, right?
Yes, he is cursed.
So you do get the extra curse damage.
That's what I was looking for.
Should be 3. Should just be proficiency. Should just be 3.
Just a 1d3?
No, just a 3.
Flat 3, I think.
So 13 instead of 10.
Cool. So 13. Thank you. That's what I was forgetting.
All right.
I will not forget it again. +3.
Yeah, so you slice him, and you see him kind of stumble backwards. You see some blood run down from underneath his robe, soak into the robe. He hits you under the elbow and attempts to stab at you, and maybe you're naked, right? You're just wearing like nothing.
Yeah, I'm naked.
I think he probably hits your skin, and it just doesn't. It's a glancing blow, and it also doesn't open up a wound. And you see him kind of give you a very quick glance, like an unsure glance, as if that was something he wasn't expecting at all. He then does nothing actually. So then,
You just get 1 attack?
Always have.
seems low, doesn't it? Something seems wrong
That's
again.
not accurate, John.
Because I didn't take a certain aspect of the warlock. I like chose something else.
Okie doke.
I mean,
Alrighty.
yeah.
All right, now top of the next round, and the official rounds have begun. All of these guys around you start to move. This all happened instantly. Like you ran in, and all this happened straight away. And now everyone is in motion around you. It is Iroh's turn again.
All right, I will. Seeing that Rin had a little bit of trouble, I say, Rin, concentrate. Don't get so angry. Focus. And I will give her a bardic inspiration with a sick riff as well on my fire lute.
Yeah.
And it's a bardic inspiration, and then I will use a technically the vicious mockery would have expired when he had tried to attack Drift with the scimitar there, but we forgot. Didn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
I will use another vicious mockery on Kidir, and I will say, well, I know you had something prepared, but so did we. And that'll be it for my turn, I believe. Let's cast a vicious mockery. It's another DC 16 wisdom save, 3 psychic damage if it hits.
All right, I'll give you the whiz save now because my stuff's actually ready. Another fail. So he takes the 3 psychic damage, and on top of that, he
Disadvantage.
has disadvantage again. Please remember it, because I will forget.
Yep.
Yeah, I think when you say he has something prepared and you kind of hit him with this thing, you see him react to it. He's still kind of dealing with the others. He says over towards you without looking at you, "Doesn't matter what you had prepared, we've just got to hold you here for long enough." And continues to parry all of the things that are probably coming in from Rin.
And I say, well, I guess we'll all have to make this fast.
Good luck. Rin?
I'm going to pull out my whip and attack twice with that.
White?
Oops. I think I have... Oh, no, that's not advantage. It's just an extra d6, right, Whack? Yeah.
Bardic inspiration that I grant you
Yes.
significantly awesome. So
Okay.
that's going to be, I believe it's a D8 now. Hold on, let me check.
Whew.
Yes, D8.
You're using the Bardic Inspiration now?
I'm wondering if I'm going to do that now. I'm
Okay.
going to assume that he has higher than 15. Yeah, I'll use it now.
All right.
Oh boy. Yeah, 20 now.
5.
20 total.
Makes that a 20 total. That's a hit.
7.
7 slashing damage. Yeah, you bring this whip out and suddenly whoosh, you see it like whip out, and he almost openly takes the attack on one of his arms. His arm shoots out from inside of his robe, and a bunch of sand launches towards your face. Give me a dexterity saving throw, as then the whip runs across his arm, and you deal the 7 slashing damage to him.
15.
15 just makes it. The sand kind of launches towards your face, and you shield yourself away from it just in time before it all goes into your eyes. You see him kind of start to get a little angry. He looks around at the others. What are you waiting for, you blithering idiots? Stop them! And
Pakistan.
you can carry on.
Okay. I'm going to whip him
This is
again.
John Sandman's
This one's 10.
character. 10 is a miss.
Okay. And then I will attack him twice with my fists. 18.
18's a hit.
Nice.
6.
6 damage.
10. Good lord,
and
Bryn.
10 is a miss.
All right.
Yeah, so I think a bunch of blows come in. He kind of, he's brought his sword out now, and he kind of uses the butt of it to block one of your attacks. You get one in, and he kind of grunts as it shoves him back towards the wall. Anything else on your turn there?
Nope.
Stubby's gonna stand up,
Good job, Stubby.
and as he stands up, he kind of dusts himself off, and then just fires another arrow towards the mage behind the pillar ahead of him. 21 is a hit, and then he's going to fire a second one at the same dude. Two hits on a 25. You see him stand up and say, "Hey, listen," drinks a sip of whiskey, and then just 2 arrows are fired very swiftly. They find their target. He deals a grand total of 17 piercing damage. You see both of these arrows. The mage is kind of roughly hidden behind the pillar, kind of mumbling to himself, some sort of weird arcane spell being drummed up when he takes 2 arrows in the chest. Blood runs down, but he's still alive, but he looks fucking bad. And then it is Kidia's turn, finally. So the leader here looks around him, completely surrounded. He kind of smiles to you and says, "You've targeted the wrong person." And he starts to wildly attack at one coming in at Drift, one coming in at 19, one coming in at Rin, in that order. Scimitar to Drift. Scimitar, disadvantage on that one, which is a 14. Scimitar to 19 on a 21. And then a dagger appears in his other hand, dripping with poison towards Rin on a 16.
Nope.
Anyone hit?
I got hit.
How much did you hit me for? I'm sorry.
Is 14 a hit on you?
No.
Then nothing. So only these attacks come out quickly. He runs the scimitar across where you are, Drift, and then it's almost a like another kind of glancing blow, I think, whereas the scimitar then drives its way and chips something off of 19 that looked important as he deals 8 slashing damage to you, 19. At the same time, without really even looking, he jabs a small dagger at you, Rin. A drip of poison launches off it behind your head, bringing us to 19's turn.
So the first thing he does is after he gets hit, he kind of gets hit. And he's like, he kind of sits up and kind of just looks at him, may be the wrong people, but you're the only one I see in front of me now. And he goes, and he's going to go for an attack. Also, did my concentration drop from that hit?
You need to roll me a Constitution save.
You do have your hope on you. Don't forget.
That's what he's rolling for.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
An 8.
Okay.
And I am going to use my inspiration for that.
but I think that means you have advantage, don't you? On
You
this?
don't have inspiration, and
Or no?
did you get it from Brad?
I
You
got
have
inspiration.
Oh yeah.
I don't want this to drop.
A normal inspiration. Okay, yeah, you
What
can
does
roll that
Beacon
again.
of Hope do again, Tiger?
Huh?
It gives you.
It gives you saves on wisdom throws and death savings throws, and also heals you quite a bit. I really wanted up for the wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted up for.
Okay.
Do I just get rid of the inspiration and then just roll another d20
Yep.
or another Constitution saving
Another
throw?
con save, yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
12.
12 is
Make it
a
break it.
make. Yeah, you have to be a 10.
EG.
Yeah, you managed to maintain concentration on your spell,
Had to
and
keep that up.
and then you are going to attack with a melee weapon.
I'm pretty sure, but I want to look at something real quick before I attack. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to be using a whirlwind attack on him. So it's going to be 2 attacks with the great sword, and if both of them hit, he's stunned. Let's see. Actually, I can just 15.
A 15 is a miss.
It's a miss. Okay. Do I have that inspiration? Is that correct, or do you have to do that before you tell me? Don't I?
What
From
inspiration?
Not
bardic
inspiration,
one?
but from what bardic, whatever he gave me.
Do you have one?
I'm not sure. What did you give us, Whack? Or did you just give us
You
the
just
hit?
got temp HP.
I just did the hit points. I couldn't remember if you did the other one or not.
I gave Rin a bardic inspiration
Oh,
because she fucking needed it.
apparently I do too, apparently. So,
I'm sorry, BB.
I rolled
8 misses
I
is
rolled
wrong.
it again, correct?
Right
Brad?
at the
Because it's
beginning.
2 hits.
All right.
Be 2 hits, or does that count as the whole thing in the one whirlwind ability? Do you want
Let me remind myself what this does.
to look? One where I
Whirlwind.
attack
As an
twice.
action, while wielding this weapon, you can make 2 attacks against one target, spinning your weapon before jumping to air to bring it down. So you make 2 attack rolls, and if both
So
of them
I would
hit,
make-
then it stuns.
So I would
them.
make another one because the first one was supposed to be me swinging up. So realistically, the second one would just be a regular greatsword roll because otherwise it'll do the damage wrong, correct?
Potentially, yeah. I don't know how it's set up at this point.
Okay.
Just a reminder, everyone. In
So
the
do you want
chat
me to
there.
roll whirlwind again, or just a greatsword roll?
Does Whirlwind have different stats, or is it just a great sword?
It has different stats for a whirlwind, which means if I miss the first one, because if I hit with the second one and I roll the
No.
damage for whirlwind, I'm gonna do 2d6.
You can you can roll Whirlwind. That's what it does.
Okie dokie. Wah. And a 13, which is
That
another
is
miss.
another miss, unfortunately. So you just go spinning around wildly in the air, and you completely miss with these wild attacks. He probably parries one with a scimitar, and then you bring the greatsword down wide on the second one. It chips off the ground. You see that the ground takes no damage in here, but boom, bounces back up towards you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, and because he put that in the channel, it makes me go, is it the end of every round do we gain those 2 hit points back, or is it the end of each of our
At the
turn?
start of your turn.
Start of the turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a figure behind you, Nani,
Oh shit.
as this very large gentleman in lots of odd-looking armor made out of what looks like kind of boiled leather, but nicely fitted to his body, brings up and hefts this giant great axe and just runs over towards you. Drift, he's gonna bring it down.
Go for Stout Boots. He's going for me.
He doesn't, I don't think he knows Stout Boots is even there because Stout Boots is behind the wall.
That's fine. That's fine.
This guy's pretty fucking dumb. Yeah, he comes running in at you, and he is going to try and hit you with this great axe. This is a reckless attack, which means he has advantage on the attack. That is a natural 20. Attack rolls against him have advantage until the start of his next turn, FYI. And the great axe attack is coming in for a grand total of 12 slashing damage.
Oh man, thank you.
So just from behind you, suddenly there is this biting pain as you feel this wound open up, and this giant man cuts a line down your back.
You kidding me? You kidding me?
That's a wall, John. I don't know what you...
Then it is your turn, Drift.
I'm pissed. So I instantly just tuck away this shadow sword, and I literally say what I just said, and I turn to him. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And you just see my what do they call it? Fangs pop out a little and just get pissed, and I ratch back like my back, and I jump up to his neck, and I'm gonna bite him.
All right.
Turn him! Turn him!
Fucking feast. Go.
Oh, I'm feasting.
Turn him!
Here we go. 19.
19 is a hit. Yeah, what do you do?
I think it makes sense because we're all missing things.
So 9.
9 damage.
Wait, how does this work? 1d6, perfect. I got a 6 and a 3. So it's 9. It's 9 damage,
Yep,
and then I heal from it as well.
correct. So you roll a d4 plus your dex.
Great. 1d4 plus 3. Whoa!
Healing.
Maximum heal of the 7. What does
You
this
would've
look
gotten-
like?
Hey, wait. You get maximum healing anyways, wouldn't he?
No,
Or just off of heals because of my
it's
ability.
just heals.
Yeah, I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think it's
Touch
off
me
of drinking blood. What does this
So
look
how
like? as
big
you
is
do
this dude?
He's
I'm-
like the
I'm
mountain.
healing
He's
up. My
way
ring makes
bigger than
me
you.
heal, doesn't it?
Way bigger than me. Perfect. So you just see me literally latch on to his like chest area and
His head
very
is
like
exposed.
oh, neck fully exposed. And if it's not, I'm getting in there.
Yeah, it's exposed.
And
You
you
can
just
get
see
in
me
there.
like wrench my head kind of back, and like I like before I bite, just for canon, just for fun. I just say, "Don't do that again," and you just see me like rip into his neck and start sucking
What the
my 7 HP back.
Kind of pushes you off of him. There's blood running down his neck. You
I
didn't
laugh.
say one of them was a fucking biter. Kadir says, "It doesn't matter. Just keep him off you next time. Come on." And he carries on doing his spinning, swirling, fighting. Yeah. What else do you do, or is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Now,
Oh God,
the cult fanatics.
this is gonna be insane.
It's gonna be a thing.
And they all heal 2 HP at the end of every turn, correct?
Yes, we do.
You get it at the start of your turn.
Start of
well,
your
you
turn.
don't, but
Great.
they
So
do, yeah.
you would have gotten. No, you don't get any.
Not me.
You hear these guys around you kind of like chanting their spells, and all 6 of them seem to be chanting in unison, but the 6 separate spells do go off as they and then a bunch of spells suddenly come launching in. And here is what I guess the best way to do this is. And Tiger Writer, you are going to be so happy.
I'm
gonna
so
need-
happy I kept it up, aren't I?
I'm going to need a wisdom save from each of you
That has advantage.
first.
With advantage?
And everyone has advantage.
Oh, I love you, Tiger.
I fucking as soon as we walked in and he's like, "Well, just what?" I was like, "Man, they fucking cultists."
Wow,
And then-
17.
17, 14, 14,
What?
13. Okay, well, fuck my ass, I guess.
Stubby also makes one on a 15. So
Yikes.
let's see.
Full damage, half damage?
So let's see here. I think you actually all made it. 17, 14, 12, 13, and 15. Yeah, you all make it. You feel these debilitating spells come in and they try to affect you, but it doesn't seem to do anywhere near as much as it should do. You can sense that they're trying to do something to you, but you're not sure what it is. However, Rin, you feel a second one hit you. Give me another whiz save, please. With advantage again.
Oh my god, this is huge.
13.
13's a mate.
That advantage, Tiger.
That was huge, bud.
That was
I straight up walked in and I was like, these bitches are wizards. They got their spells.
That
It
was
works. I was a wizard once.
best play you've ever made.
Let's roll
Hands
2
down.
dice.
Best play I've
One
ever
for the
made.
cultists.
Yeah.
Okay, all of the cultists kind of their
It was
spells
good.
go
It
off,
was really good.
and they look at each other, and you will continue to do what you're doing. It's not working. It's not working, sir. Hidia is going to roll a dice.
Right, could I ask for a cannon thing when you're done?
He glances at you, Eero, and then he glances at you, 19. He says, "It's one of those two. They cast something. Take them out first." And you wanted to ask something?
Yeah, just for cancer, could I roll an intelligence check or an arcana check to see if I know what kind of spell they were trying to cast on us?
You
I know it's out of turn, but I'm just going to ask
you,
anyway.
You can roll an arcana check with disadvantage because they did it in a specific language.
That'd be an 8.
You are not sure.
Okay.
It was definitely something to try and debilitate you guys. That's about all I think you can work out. Bringing us to the top of the round again, Eero. What's wrong with him?
He's got
He's got a plan, dude. I like it. I like this base.
Bratwurst with some sauerkraut.
Audio
Sweet.
listeners, he's rubbing his mouth with his hand.
Looking very.
I don't know what it means in Wax Steven, but it
Like,
can't
if we
be
were to
good.
put this- Yeah, he is. Now he's breathing deeply. He's debating. He's looking at us. He's thinking more. Okay, he's thinking. He's still thinking. Listeners, he is thinking. Oh,
He's got the best face on right now.
Yeah.
This is like my favorite whack.
if I could give you an idea of what his face looks like, I want you to imagine.
How many So these things in the corner here, are they fire?
Yeah, they're like
You beautiful motherfucker!
Are those the only two things lighting the room that I can see?
yeah. It's little. It's only small pools of lava. They're probably only about 2-3 feet across. There are 2 pools at the bottom left and bottom right hand corners on the map. There's a set of stairs that lead up. You're only elevated. This top area is only elevated by like 3 feet. It's not high up, so it's not a big deal. And then there's a hallway that leads out of the north, a hallway that leads down the bottom. But you can also see that something else has changed at the top. Where there was once a pedestal that had the stone sword that you could turn, like a sundial, and it would affect the globe. There now appears to be an opening in the ground.
Okay.
Other than that, though, yeah, there are two.
So
small
just these
pools.
2 things are giving us light.
Yeah.
Okay. I cast Control Flames on one of them. And I would like to extinguish the fire that's there.
I don't know if you can actually do that. They're more like they're attached to like a running giant mass amount.
Is there like magma there? I mean, is it
It's
obvious?
like yeah, like where the
Okay.
so sorry the there are those like pools of
I wanted to turn the
lava
lights
that are
off,
moving.
man.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna. Never mind.
So there are like
Kinda
pools.
happy you did.
When you're walking down the corridors, there's like a central rivulet of lava that you were worried about at first when you first came here. And there are just openings and in the area, and this is one of them. It's like a 1 foot kind of like Mario pipe out of the ground, and it looks like there's lava in there, but it's attached to just a ginormous amount of it that runs in and around this entire place. So yeah, I mean, you could do it. You could try and do it, but I don't know how control flames works. I don't know.
If I see, well, basically, so control flames allows you to instantly extinguish flames within like a 5-foot cube.
Oh, right.
So
it would just
if
refill.
there was,
yeah.
Yeah. So I would say if it looks like it's, you know, if it's got a lot of lava or flava
it's
or
not
whatever.
like a torch. It's
Okay, so never mind. I won't do that.
To running
Damn it.
lava system. Sorry.
I was gonna turn the fucking lights off.
Wait. So that's like people can fall in that?
It's pretty small. But
Okay.
Okay.
It was
could.
swirly. A flame swirly.
It's like 2.5. Let's say 2.5 feet across. So you'd have to like really aim and then drop them in. But you could technically probably fit someone in there and drop them into the lava. Yeah.
That's
Pushing them into it wouldn't be as easy as with the orcs, but it is possible. I don't want to write it off for you.
Okay.
But it definitely wouldn't be as easy. It's not like an
Good to
open
know,
flame.
you know, just thinking about it.
The room below has you've been in the room below it. It's where you fought the magmin, the little creatures that exploded. There's like an open pool of fire in there, but it's a bit of a distance.
All right. If I can't do that, then I have like 2 other insane plans, but I think what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna I don't think I want to waste those.
I thought I was muted. I'm really sorry.
All right. So if I do that, that's really good. I don't want you guys. Brad, Fairy Fire allows me to do a 20-foot cube. Can I cast it in a way so it will only hit Kadir?
Would only hit Kadir?
Yeah.
Don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Yeah, you just do it here, right?
Well, because the wall's there, so I don't know if you want to allow me to do it that way. Like if I just kind of throw it against the wall.
Above you.
Okay.
You could use
Well,
the
that's the way. I'm going to
verticality to it.
aim a Fairy Fire so that it only hits Kadir.
Okay.
Nice.
And that will give everybody that attacks Kadir.
Oh, I see. You mean you can't avoid everyone else?
Yeah.
I thought you could pick not to hit friends.
No, it's each object in a 20-foot cube, so I don't know if you'll allow me to do that or not.
Could the cube go through a wall? It's a cube. I feel like you could.
I think that's up to you.
I feel like you would probably have to hit yourself, right?
Well, I don't know. I figured I'd ask you. I didn't know if you'd allow me to sort of minimize it. All right. So I won't do that then.
I think the purpose of a cube and circles and cylinders and stuff is
All right.
so that you have to think around.
Sorry for taking so much time here. I'm gonna.
All right, our lives depend on it.
Then
This is end game.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna sort of try and duck behind the pillar over here.
And then cast Fairy Fire.
No. Fuck, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. It's too fucking risky. If I fail, I'm certainly dead. I'm not gonna do that. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
We'll come back to Eero at the end of the fight. Like Eero starts thinking about what he's gonna do next, and then as he lifts his head, everything in the room is dead, and he's just the last one. Like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna firebolt Kadir Night Sky. I'm just gonna firebolt him. That's a 25
It's a hit.
for 17 fire damage. And
17 fire damage on a
That's a
firebolt.
good fucking roll.
yep,
What the fuck?
it's 2d10, man.
Tens
it's
plus
ridiculous.
1,569,000. He's dead. Let's go.
And that's it for my turn, I think. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else yet.
Okay.
Heroes doing more damage.
You guys are super fucking broken.
I really had some crazy shit, but if I fail, it's such a mega fail. Like, it's so bad.
Brings us to Rin.
You must remember, you must be brave.
I flame on, and I do choose to damage everybody around me because everybody around me, except for this tit, is immune.
I thought you were going to say twat.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
And what does that do?
I instantly heard the...
I mean, I burst into flames. Like, I just immediately burst into flames.
The damage and stuff?
I have no idea. You gave it to us. But never,
Yeah, exactly.
never,
we never rolled for
gave it to us.
Good question.
Yeah.
100%.
Also, is that an act? Is that taking action, by the way, Brad, or is that just something we're gonna do?
I'm sure I put this in the group at one point when you got it.
Come on, baby.
Hold on,
Flame
I'll
out.
find it. None of you have it?
Let me open mine up and take a peek-see real quick, just in case.
Oh, here we go. Oh wow!
Fire is that
spells
when
that you cast ignore resistance to fire damage. Fiery magic erupts.
Equal to half your sorcerer level, but ignore that. It's just it'll be half your level.
Are you reading the Heart of Fire thing that you gave us?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think you have to be casting a spell for it to even ignite to get start. Is that what it says?
Well, he told us before that we could just flame on and then choose to damage.
It's not when you
people.
cast a spell. I don't know why I gave you that one.
This drops got screeches with the choice to see what
Okay.
It's
Fire
just
this room up.
this. We're going with this. Let me rephrase it for you. There you go. Heart fire. Fiery magic erupts from you. This eruption causes creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you to take fire damage equal to half of your level, which is 7.
Okay.
So it's 4.
Okay.
So yeah, you just ignite. You can do this just whenever you want. You flame on, and you see this fire like push out and cross over Kidir. He kind of stumbles backwards reflexively, but is unaffected.
Oh, so he doesn't. Oh no. So he doesn't like light on fire. Oh no.
Give me a perception
Oh, no. What does
check.
that even mean?
Or
Oh my god.
An intelligence check.
Sorry, I thought you said perception. One.
That's good.
Perception or intelligence. Perception's fine.
Oh, okay. 17.
Give me an insight check.
Whack, this is huge.
I'm sorry, I was AFK. What?
No,
10.
you're good.
The
Well, you didn't get damaged by
fire
the fire.
pushes out over Kidir, and suddenly your brain puts together a few things that you've noticed. Stubby is sweating like fuck. Since he's walked into here, it's just awful for him, and you remember what it was like to be in this place. It's unbearably hot, and it's difficult to spend long periods of time in here. You can see sweat running down his face. Kidir and everyone else in this room is not sweating at all. On top of that, Kidir doesn't appear to be burned. He doesn't react to anything other than like the light and the immediate shock that there's fire heading towards him, but you can see that he's definitely not injured.
Can I roll something? Are they real?
You can give me an investigation check.
10.
They seem real.
Fuck. Okay, I attack him.
All right.
If I think he's real, I guess I will attack him. Great. Do we still have advantage on this guy, or is that gone now?
Does he have fairy fire
Did
on
we ever
him?
have it?
No, he doesn't.
No, he
I don't
didn't.
do fairy.
Okay. Oh my god.
That is a natural 1. What is with your rolls? Right.
Rin!
PB,
No,
go.
I'm sorry,
go
I'm
and-
hitting a button, guys. It's not my fault.
You need to, yeah.
You ever feel like you're getting IBS from D&D?
22 for the
Every-
second one.
Wait, hold on. Give me a d20 first.
Every week.
You need to suffer the consequences.
Like to suffer.
You after that first one lands, you stumble forward and give anyone near you an attack of opportunity, which is Kidir.
Okay.
He is going to
Which will use his reaction.
We'll use his reaction, that's correct. It will. I'm still gonna use it. It'll be fine. What else would he want his reaction for?
It will be fine.
I think he is going to give you a little stab. Stibbity stab. The scimitar on a 14 is a miss. Then you roll a 22. A 22, which is a hit.
Okay. 5.
5 damage.
And then I am going to use...
Hold on.
Oh.
It is at this point you see a poison dagger heading towards you.
Okay.
On a 24.
Yes.
Holy.
You take 4 piercing damage, 5 poison damage, and I would like a constitution saving throw as well, please.
Oh, God.
It says Bandit Captain on the screen, but he has been forcibly evolved like a Pokemon.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking to see if I could technically dodge there. Okay, you asked me for a wisdom saving throw?
Con save.
Con save. Okay. 6.
That is a fail. You are poisoned. You have
All
the
right.
poison status.
Bad.
Which means
Some nasty shit.
it means you have disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Wow.
What super
I've
sucks about
disadvantage
this?
with that?
on attacks, but I think the ability checks are equaled out, right? Because Tiger's thingy gave us advantage on.
Yeah, I'll
For your wisdom, so it's just your
Yeah.
wisdom.
your wisdom. Yeah.
Who threw that?
Gideon.
Hideo.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's got fucking 2 scimitars, and the third arm came out with the fucking poison
He's got
dagger.
one scimitar. He's just using it to attack twice.
It's funnier my way, Brad.
All right, well, it's not funny to me, okay? This is serious. So, is that the end of your turn?
No, it's not the end of my turn.
Okay.
So, I would like to use, oh my god, where did it go? Death Strike. So that's when I make an attack and it hits, I can spend a key point to do extra damage. So I will just do that again.
Fucking 5-finger death punch.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. So that the 22 that you did an extra
Yes.
7.
Yeah. Yep. And that's it.
And that's the end of your turn. All right, bringing us to Stubby. I think Stubby is going to fire twice at the same
Oh,
fella.
actually, that's not a bonus action. That's just something I can spend a key point on. So I will use my bonus action to attack him twice more. Sorry.
All right.
Come on.
This is disadvantage, though, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Good thing you're gonna roll so well it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Well, you're going to impress. Ooh.
Wow.
And is a miss.
Mother?
And?
The other one was a crit. That's why she's so upset.
Yes. Yes.
16 is a hit.
Let's go.
6 more damage.
6 more damage. How would you like to kill him?
What?
Wait, kill who? As in, could
For real?
Yeah.
Brad, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can I dramatically just choke him to death?
Yeah. You want to grab his
that's
neck or the
absolutely
bottom of
what I
his
wanna
head
do.
and crunch it against
Yeah.
the wall, and he kind
Yeah.
of. You see him kind of like he hits
With
the
my
wall.
fucking missing fingered hand, for sure. I fucking grab him by the throat and I just pick him up and I watch him choke out to death.
Oh, what's the
let me-
bone on
Maintaining
your?
eye contact.
What's the Adam's apple bone? I can't remember it. Do you just rip that out?
No, I literally like pick him up and I push him up against the wall and I maintain eye contact while he chokes to death.
Yeah,
And
as
that's
he's choking, he kind of smiles at you and
your hands are on fire too, by the way.
Yeah.
yeah, she's like burning, but it doesn't hurt him. He's choking, and as you choke the life out of him, he says,
You're too late anyway.
dead. His body slumps to the ground.
Can I get a digital high five, PB? Can I get a digital high five?
Yes, please.
Sick.
His body slumps to the ground,
Advantage.
and Stubby takes his shots at the same cultist. Yeah. 21 and a 21. Stubby's broken as shit. 2 12s. You see like this
Did more damage than all of you combined.
this arrow
really
hits
bad.
one shoulder and then it hits the guy in the eye, and the cultist drops now as well. As he kills this cultist by the wall.
We just go? Sorry, that was in character.
Actually, 21. Yeah. 19. Your turn. You see Kadir drop in front of you. You hear one of the cultists drop behind you and roll across the ground.
I hear the fucking, I look and I just see Rin choking him out, and I realize that she's got him. So I turn around and I look and I see the other cultist drop. And then I look around, and before I do anything, I want to look at the other cultists and go, "You have time! You have time to get out of here and just let us do what we must do!" And then as he says it, he straight claps his sword in his shield again, and he starts on fire for the first time. And I want to say that it looks way intense, because it's like the fire doesn't happen around him. It like comes out of him. Like you see it start coming out of like
steam
cracks.
coming out.
Yeah, there's like steam that comes out, and then fucking, and it's just huge. And he looks and he goes, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And he fucking sees him chanting, and he fucking runs at the one that is, we're gonna go, God, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Can't run to that one. Let him go. Eeny, meeny, mo. Okay, we're gonna go for. This is a weirdly like difficult decision that I don't understand, but I'm gonna go straight for the guy.
Oh,
What?
does that mean that he's not? No, that's right. Sorry, I just had to think. It turn order. Sorry.
I'm making sure not to get in the way of the mass berserker, and I'm going right up behind this pillar to where he's kind of trying. Does that pillar go up high, Brad, or is that just like a cut pillar?
Yeah, it goes to the ceiling.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of hide behind it so the cultists that are in the left-hand corner up there can't hit me, or
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like I'm a little out of the way of them.
Some cover.
And then I kind of look at the cult, and I'm basically just gonna kind of try to disrupt him is kind of the goal at this point in time. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to give him a big old fat kiss on the face with a. Let me do some math real quick. We're actually going to. This might. Fuck. Oh no, he was. But are they not scared of fire either? We're just gonna bash him with a longsword. I was trying to figure out if I want to do a fireball or not. Boink. Boink. That'll be an 18.
18's a hit.
Although,
Boom.
do you get to do the same damage because you're on fire? Like the just heart of fire damage?
Well, I did it before I went over to the cultist. So I don't know. That's up to Brad if like my heat would affect him. Brad, does my heat affect him when I walk up to him? Does he look affected by my heat?
I wonder.
I'm actually, just curious how that works. Is it only the first time you flame on, or is it just the entire time you're on fire?
Who wrote the book of fire?
Well, look what the words say. I've already lost the words.
The words
Got them for
say.
you. Yes, he burns to death in one hit, and I kill a cultist without even
creatures
moving.
of your choice. Yeah, it's when you do it. When you
Do it. Okay, when you flame on. Okay, cool.
So does he look affected by the fire?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't even look slightly terrified of anything you said or anything that happened as you run over to him.
I smash him with the 6 slashing damage.
Yeah, and you see him kind of chanting, and you come towards it. He tries to avoid it, and you cut a line down his
For
chest.
sure, trying
opens
to
him
knock
up.
him out of concentration too, for sure. So
He doesn't. He doesn't seem too bothered by you at all. Almost as if he's a cultist.
like are his eyes like rolled back in his head and shit. And he's like,
a little bit, yeah, and he's just kind of a little bit zoned out. There is a creature in the world far more terrifying than you that he is just afraid of. He is simply trying to please that one. Yeah, is that all you're doing? Anything else?
I think that is. It's gonna be my turn.
The Berserker.
Yes.
He's gonna try and hit you again, Drift. I think.
Oh, God, I told you. I told you.
Recklessly. He's just grabbing his neck, just disgusted at you and confused. A 20.
That's a hit.
10 slashing. Freak. You see this attack come down. Another 10 slashing from him. He's a little confused as to what's going on with you, and it is your turn.
Okay, so in this moment, I want to real quick, Brad. How does he look? He looks totally healthy, good, strong, ripped out of his mind.
Yeah, he's a big, strong boy. He's got a little cut in his neck where you bit him.
Perfect.
Fucking psycho.
And perfect. So I'm going to snap my finger at him. Just snap in his eye, like as high up as I can see. You just see me reach out, and I'm gonna yell out real quick, "Nobody touch him! He's mine!" And you're just gonna see me in like slow motion, like bring down my hand and snap my finger. And I'm gonna cast an unnatural charm on him.
I don't even know what that is.
As an action, you can target one humanoid. Is he a humanoid?
He is.
Great. You can see within 30 feet. If the target can see you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed. The DC for the save is equal to 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier. The charmed target reads you as trusted, friend, heeded, and protected. Although the target isn't under your direct control, it takes your requests or actions in the most favorable way it can and will be a willing target for your vampire bite. Each time you do this, or if any companion or someone hits it, then it can try and succeed it again.
Okay, so
do you communicate that to us at all when you try to do this? Are you
all I'm saying to you guys is don't touch him, he's mine.
Okay.
And then you see me snap.
So it's 8 plus your proficiency, which is 3, so that's 11 plus your charisma.
Plus charisma, which is 6.
6?
So 17. Hold on, let me check.
Can't possibly. Oh, you sure it's not 6 in total?
Charisma is 5, sorry.
5?
Yep.
So it is 16. DC is 16. He actually has advantage on this.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Rolled a 17.
Quick note. Never mind. It had already been. Never mind. I would have thought about it a couple of minutes sooner. I would have been able to do something about it.
You click your fingers, and yeah, you see his eyes kind of like for a moment kind of daze out as this odd kind of charm settles over him, and you feel this energy that doesn't really belong to you wash out across this figure in front of you, but his mind. Give me an Arcana check.
Six.
I don't think you really know what's going on, but he's sort of somewhat already enthralled, I guess would be an idea that you would get in your head. As he kind of shakes it off. Oi! Stop it, you!
I wasn't doing anything. Just making sure, paying attention. Because I'm coming for you. And that is sadly where I end. That's an action. That's my only action. I also because the cursed target died, don't I get healing? From hold on, let me check.
Surely you have to kill him, I don't know.
I think I might have to kill it. If the cursed target dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level plus your charisma modifier. So that's 12 HP.
Curse?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of whether you kill them or they just die?
If the cursed target dies.
Alright. Okay, yeah, you heal
that's
up.
12 HP, right?
Sure, whatever you say. At this point...
Well, my warlock level aren't I level 7?
His lack of caring really frightens me, actually.
I know, dude.
It's more to do with the fact that at this point, like once players hit level 5 and they just start saying, I do this, I go, okay. Yeah, like I don't know what it is.
Warlock level 7, charisma modifier says 5.
Honestly, the one thing I don't know anymore is anything to do with what is on classes at level 7. Like I have no idea what a warlock can do at level 7. That's just the only thing I want you all to learn. I'll do the rest.
I will take my 12 HP.
If you say you get 12 HP, then fine. And if there's a load of comments,
call me out if I don't.
If there's a load of comments that suddenly are like, no, technically, then we will deal with it later. The cultist.
So I just noticed that the thing died behind me.
Oh yeah, I think you just feel like a wash of energy.
I just feel exactly anyway. Like you just see like it raise up over me and like blood.
What is it? So wait, do we see anything when this happens? Is it like this kind of blood energy comes through to you, or is it just?
I mean, realistically, with how I am now, I think you notice if you can catch it, but like I think you notice the blood from the body that you choked out, pouring out of his mouth. You just see a trail run to like my feet and like go up to me, and I fill with blood.
That's so cool.
So 12 HP.
What?
And that is the end of my turn.
And that is the end of his turn.
Because I'm messed up.
Hey! The cultists suddenly rush from their positions. One runs over to here next to you, Iridia. And he is going to cast a spell on you. He rushes up behind you, and you can see him kind of chanting as he does so, moving towards you. And then he grabs you. He's going to cast Inflict Wounds. Now, I think I can just click this. And it'll do it. Yay, 19.
That is a hit.
You feel this terrible pain, and I think it probably feels a lot like flame. You see the cultist's hand suddenly ignite, but this time it's with purple flame. And even though you're immune to fire, this is actually necrotic damage. And it is to the tune of
3. Something stupid low.
21 to 31. As suddenly this dark energy pours out from the cultist and just washes into Irodir. You see this purple fire kind of consume, burn, and push and wash over Iro. I think
31 damage.
31. Yeah, you cast it at level 2.
Ouch!
It's just a huge flame. The cultist, with a relatively blank expression, kind of looks at you and you know what? I think I'll give a general roll for the cultist. They still don't know. They're trying to break the concentration. The other cultist is going to do the same thing to you, Tiger.
No.
A 17.
Not a hit.
Not a hit.
God.
He kind of reaches out for you, and you just move out of the way.
Can I get Inflict Wounds? That's amazing.
Another one is running in. 10. You see another one appear around the corner, and he swipes at you in the same way. They both miss. The other two, I need a whiz save from Iro and a whiz save from 19 with advantage.
Come on, guys, come on.
16, make.
Oh, thank God. Come on, Iro.
No, that's Iro's only one from 19.
Now it's 19.
19. Oh,
8.
God.
That is a fail.
But I would like to... Give me a second. I just want to see if I have any bullshit before you do anything.
I have a spell. It's called That Doesn't Count. You must
There
go
are a
back
few of
a
those.
minute in
No,
life.
I think it's
Yeah,
literally
I mean-
important. I think it's important for me in this.
Dude, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Counter spell is that, literally.
That doesn't count, buddy. You must rewind time by 2 minutes.
Clerics have some bullshit. Like, there's a few of them.
What? Inflict Wounds so strong. 3d10? so it can be
But it's
stronger.
melee. They have to get in range for it, so it's pretty dangerous for like squishy characters to use.
I would also like to remind you, Brad, that I have that ring on.
Oh, I know you got the ring on.
Let's see.
You're still
What
smart.
the fuck was that, chat? What was that?
What was what?
The way he was like, "Oh, I know you've got it on." Just gonna have a heart attack over here. It's fine.
We'll be good.
I feel like anything Brad says is just.
Should be more
semi-
concerned if they immobilize me. That's the biggest problem because then you all lose that wisdom thing.
I don't think you have anything you can do.
Yeah, I don't think I was trying to read the ring. I can't find it in my. I don't think you ever put the ring.
Guess
in
what
my,
this is? Tiger Writer?
If it's anything that has anything to do with power word, oh, it's fucking hold person. Isn't
Hold person.
Hey, what
You
goes
are
around comes around.
now paralyzed, which
Goes
drops your
around,
concentration,
goes
I
around.
think.
Oh,
And at the end of your turn, you can make another whiz save, and on a success, the spell ends. Does it drop concentration? I'm 99% sure it does.
I'm almost positive it does.
Shit.
With that spell dropping, this time they actually work it out. The cultists shout to each other, "We've done it! We've dropped the spell!" And that is where we're going to go to our break. Thank you very much
I thought we were skipping our break today.
for watching so far. No, we're just a little late to. I wanted to get to the top of the round on Eero
I
again.
offered. I will happily skip break.
There will be no skip.
All right.
We'll see
Quick
you
break.
Has to
in a
pee as
few
well.
minutes.
All right.
2
No
minutes.
less. You have 2 to 3 minutes. 3.5. Maybe 4, 5, 10
I always
minutes.
say that, and then I go in and I see my kids, and I'm like, "What's up, guys?"
It's
Doesn't
always
he get a
good.
con save for that?
Who?
19.
We'll find out
See
after the
if
break.
spell drop.
grab a lemon?
We are back.
Clementine.
Every time, I swear to God, I'm like, I'm going to go live now and we're going to go back to the actual stream. And then everyone goes, okay. And then Tiger says the most random thing as I'm unmuting. So it's usually people reacting to Tiger saying, are you eating a lemon? Or something just like weird.
We went back as I said Clementines. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we just came back to people being like, Clementine! All right, speaking of clementines,
Makes me hungry. I'm nervous.
Yes, your concentration drops on that spell, and you are paralyzed. Which means you pretty much just can't do anything. Essentially, that's what it means.
Which was the one that did that? This one?
Yeah.
This guy?
The no. It was this one.
You know, you
This
guys keep going. I'm going to read some things about myself.
I have this weird feeling. Yeah.
I don't like you having a weird feeling.
No. Top of the round, Iro Dia.
Okay,
It's your
heal my
turn.
2 points.
Heal your 2 points.
Nice, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Did I get the 2 points back too? Or I don't even know if I lost
At the
it.
beginning of your first.
You didn't lose any.
You haven't lost any points. You're good.
Listen, I got hold person on me. I'm emotional. Fucking thing is a satyr too.
All right. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm still screaming from the pain that is racking my body. It's just agony.
A weird
I
kind
say,
of like.
That fucking hurts. And I will. I think I will.
The cultist is behind you, and when he ran, his hood fell back. He's got like a perfectly shaved head. He's a human, maybe in maybe 50 years old. What?
Why can I have the same reaction to what you just said? Fucking serial killer. It's a perfectly shaped head. What does that even mean? What is that?
I could tell you, but it's something.
Stop. He's going to kill you.
Okay.
Stop.
More like neatly shaved. It's not like. I don't know why it's funny.
Like, could you see an airplane in the sky off of it?
It was just the way that you phrased it, Brad.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
just the
Very
way.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, sure,
I
you
don't
can
know.
die.
If
All right,
it
you
makes
guys
you
can
feel better,
die.
I don't have
Okay,
to do
everyone
it.
here is stronger than you now. They just doubled their HP and
Just made it sound like you were looking at the shape, like the shape of
Oh,
his face,
no,
like
yeah.
you were investigating his bone
Okay,
structure or something.
Sure, yeah. No,
It's
keep
my
going.
turn, PB. Can I go,
Sorry.
please?
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
mind?
Thank
Maybe
you.
do you want to ruin the immersion anymore?
All right. I am going to use. I think I'm gonna Mantle of Inspiration again, so that I can give anybody that has gone through their temporary HP back the temporary HP. I think it was only.
You
me
thought I
and Rin.
said shaped and not shaved.
Yes. That's what
Oh
we
my
thought we heard.
fucking-
That's
God.
what we heard.
All right.
I still don't know what's happening,
Perfectly
Brad.
shaped
So,
head. Oh, you said
I
shaved?
thought I said
That's less
shaped
creepy.
head, not shaved head.
Okay. So regardless, 8 temporary HP, and you can use your reaction to move. I will use my reaction to move as well.
can I do it too?
Everyone.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Wait, even
well,
I
actually,
can-
no, you can't. You
about
guys
to
are
say,
crazy.
I'm paralyzed, right?
Oh yeah, you're paralyzed. You can't do shit.
Fuck you so much.
And they won't get an opportunity of attack, correct?
Correct. I think I'm gonna move right here.
I want to deal with this.
So I just moved down a little bit. And yes, you get 8 temporary HP. So the sparkles follow me around as I glow with majesty. And then I will.
Hero, if you're moving, Brad, I'm going to ask you. We don't know what the Masked Berserker is going to do, but if I move here, will he be on Stout Boots over Eero? Correct, technically?
I don't know what you're saying to me.
Does the Masked Berserker
Trying to
see
figure
Stout
out who
Boots
the
now?
Masked Berserker aggro's, Brad.
Or will I not know that till his turn?
Yeah, you're not gonna know.
All right, I'm moving there, and then I will use a level 3 healing word upon myself. Oh no, I can't. Is that both? They're both bonus actions. No, I can't do that. All right, so then I will turn around and I will shoot a short bow attack at the cultist right here.
With the shaped head.
Die!
With the perfect, just
Perfectly shaped head.
fantastically perfectly shaped head. A 23
23 is a hit.
Die.
for 7 piercing damage.
Die.
7 piercing. Yeah, I think you just launch an arrow into him and he barely reacts to it. You see it go in, it buries, you can see blood come out. It definitely like damages him for the full amount and stuff, but he just doesn't react to it very much. He's kind of intently watching you as you move away. He sort of cocks his head to the side a little bit. I think probably like him and then
I think
like,
I'll use yeah, no. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
cool. What do you want to do?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, pick me.
Rin.
Will it take an action for me to take the poison dagger off of this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attack this guy then. This cult fanatic. With my bow.
Ooh. Bringing up the bow.
I don't know how this is gonna go, guys. 10.
10 is a miss.
Great.
But you're still poisoned?
Yeah.
According to my sheet, they actually have an AC of 4. So
15?
let me change it back to whatever the
14.
it was. I don't know what the AC is anymore. I think it's 13, so I think that does hit.
Okay.
That one can hit just purely because I'm fucking around. Yeah.
Okay. 8.
8 damage. Yeah, it was 13. What the hell did that change? How is that possible?
What I do sometimes is if you drag an NPC while you've got 2 windows up, sometimes it'll overwrite the one that's underneath.
Yeah, that's probably what happened while I was messing around with them on the break. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
you
then
launch an arrow into him and he kind of he's hit as well.
Okay. And then I will... How does he look?
He's got 2 arrows in him and he probably should be dead. He's got like one in his chest, one in like the top of his leg and his hip. And yeah, he stumbles, he's hit by it, but his eyes are kind of glassy as he looks around. 2 or 3 of them at the same time, probably under their breath, as you fire the arrow into this one, all kind of mutter, and in common, and it's not exactly at the same time, and they have different voices, so it sounds a little odd, but they each say, "The time is over. You'll never make it in time," as they continue to move kind of glass-eyed. They're taking the full damage, but they just don't seem to be too affected by it.
Is the berserker saying this too?
The berserker looks less glassy-eyed. The ones that are casting the magics have that kind of classic white eyes, kind of barely you can see the pupils through the milky eyes. They all look like they're all somewhat in a trance. The berserker seems a lot more lucid. So did Kidir.
Okay. I will spend a key point to attack him twice. 9.
9, that's a miss.
Fucking murder me. 16.
16's a hit.
There you go.
5.
5. Yeah, I think you jump up on this pedestal based on where your thing is. I'll allow it. You just jump up and then you just punch down, bang, and he looks up at you and takes the full hit. His head knocks back, his lip bursts over, and they say again, like he probably singularly looks up at you and says, "Your time is over." And yeah, he's still up. He's fucked up. Like his face is messed up. He's got 2 arrows in him. Still going. Pushing through it.
Controlling them.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for me.
Stubby. Well, Stubby is kind of stuck with this berserker, so
I want him to fuck him up.
yeah. Well, he can't really use his bow. Oh, he can hit twice with his short sword, so I'll give him that. Nice.
Oh my god!
A crit. Crit and a miss.
MVP.
The crit for 11 damage. Yeah, I think like the berserker is kind of concentrating on you, Drift, and you just see like Stubby just kind of fucking go out of my way, and he just like jabs forward with the short sword and just goes into this berserker, and the berserker stumbles left. Doesn't quite take the full like this doesn't go all the way through him. He moves out of the way of it, but it definitely leaves a nasty wound on his right side as he stumbles left. Oh, fuck's sake.
Stubby's got advantage because of the
I was going to say so.
reckless attack.
Yep, the reckless
Oh, yeah,
attack.
he does. So that second one's a hit as well, which I'll just add the
That was
damage
PE. Jesus.
for another 9 on top
I
of
just
it.
didn't want to interrupt.
Bringing us to 19's turn.
I can't recall. I have to do it at the end of my turn, right?
That
For
is right, yes. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. It's not advantage.
Nope. You are a cleric, so you should have. Yeah, you kind of snap out of it. You break out of it, and there's all these cultists around you, and they're looking at you. 19. Give me what languages do you speak?
He speaks every language that has ever been made because he put the ring on and he has a 20 intelligence. And he
That's
knows
not how it works.
I know.
I was ready to believe you. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
I
Fucking gullible.
speak.
Done your,
It's like there's like I got.
hang on. I'm in here anyway. Oh, you just speak common.
Is it just common? I think I felt like there was some. I think it might have been just common. Yeah.
I think you needed to unlock languages with your.
Yep. We talked about that.
memory thing.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw,
Okay.
which has never been used before.
That's wow.
A natural 1. Yeah, you don't understand what they're saying, and I don't think you can work it out either. It also doesn't come back to you from any previous bullshit that your new intelligence might be able to unlock. As they look towards you, they look you up and down, and they are just speaking in this weird language. Maturingos astumayava. It looked as if they were posing a question to you, though. The berserker behind you, Drift, or in front of you, Drift, but behind you, 19, once again recklessly attacks you.
Not again.
For a 17.
Oh, he doesn't. That is a miss.
It's a reckless attack. Yeah, he's moving a little slower now. There's this devastating wound in his side that's running blood. He's kind of moving a little sluggishly with this big great axe, moving left and right, swinging it above you and trying to avoid your attacks, presumably as it's your turn.
Brad, at the top left of the screen, which would be to the right of me, is that a staircase?
Arrow it. What are you looking at? This?
Right.
This thing?
Does that look like a hole in the ground to me?
I think you can probably make out there's a hole in the ground. I don't think you know if there's a staircase necessarily, but there's that thing that was there is gone.
It just looks like an open hole, correct?
Yep.
All right. So as all these cult, and I can see that cult fanatic, right?
Yeah, he's behind a thing. So, but yeah,
he
you
is.
can see him.
So if I were to pull him, could I pull him out from there?
Yeah.
Or no? Cool. All right. So you're gonna see me look at the mass berserker and be like, please stop swinging at me, okay? I have way more important things to do. You're just gonna see me like look to the right and shoot out a
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast at the cult fanatic over in the corner. And let's see if we can hit him.
What?
1, 12.
12 is a miss.
And
force blast into
20.
the wall nearby, and then the second one grabs him, I assume.
And I will put the pull on that.
Yeah.
And we will do 9 damage.
9 damage first.
Wait, which one does he grab again?
All
He's
the way in
grabbing
the
this
top
one,
left.
and he's dragging him to here, yeah?
I'm dragging him right to there.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna give him a dex save. An 18. He fucking disappears. You pull him and he just and he drops into a hole that has appeared in this upper portion of the room. It's only the platform that you're all on the section to the right of the door when you ran in is only about 2 feet up off the ground, 3 feet up. It's not very high at all. And the same thing for that. It's only about 5 feet off the floor from the ground floor. So you can kind of see relatively easily what's up there and what's going on. But you can't obviously see over and down and curve your sight. So you just see him drop into a hole. The pedestal that was there is gone. And is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Cult Fanatics. This guy who is hanging on by the tips of his fingers because he rolled an 18 on his dex save. He climbs out and goes over there.
Back to the spot.
How intelligent is he? Yeah, no, he's not very intelligent. They're not really working with intelligence right now. He mindlessly goes back to where he was told to stand, and he begins summoning up a spell. Let's see here. So
Let's let him go.
It's kind of hard to work out what they would do. Their last directive was to kill Eero and 19, so I think that's what this one's gonna do, and that's what these two are gonna do. Eero. Rin jumps up on this thing, punches this dude, and then while kind of bewildered looks at him, he avoids like a low kick from Rin, and he jumps around the corner and grabs out at you once again.
I'll take that opportunity of attack, though.
There isn't one. He's still within your threat range.
Motherfucker.
That's why I gave you a roleplay, a flavored attack of opportunity, but you didn't get a real one. In comes another Inflict Wounds on a 19. I'm assuming that hits because that's what he did last time. And I hate to tell you this, but he's casting it at level 2 as well. Or is he?
Oh,
1,
no.
2. Or is he?
He's not. There's no way he is.
Brad.
Yeah, he is. That is a grand total of 21 necrotic damage for his final.
Okay.
You see, he grabs Eero, drags him backwards by the collar of this Rose Guardian kind of leather armor, and as he does so, you see this fire wash over him. It ignites some of the clothing, but not so much. The pain probably rushes through Eero. He lets out a short gasp before he is dragged to the ground. This dark fire, this necrotic wave of damage kind of washes over Eero, and the cultist just turns casually, I think, probably back towards you, Rin, and Eero is down. Bringing us to 19 over here. There's going to be 2 inflict wounds coming in on you.
Holy shit.
A 17 and a natural 1.
2 misses for sure.
Roll me a d20.
Holy shit, shit got real.
A tricky fight. A 10. Alright. He looks a little bewildered, but basically nothing happened mechanically, but he just looks a little confused as to, they're trying to grab at you. You maybe like smash one of their hands back and bend a finger back on one of them before he can get any good grasp on you to cast the spell. The other one, you move swiftly to the side and avoid being hit. Then I would like a wisdom save from you and Rin, please.
Come on, guys.
Regular, no
20.
advantage.
19.
20 and a 19 make it.
Yes!
yeah, you see these cultists kind of launch off these spells towards you. You feel this debilitating effect, and yeah, you shake it off. They, looking around, again, a couple of them mumble, "It's too late. It's too late for you now." And that brings us to the top of the round again, I believe. Yes, Iro, give me a death saving throw, please.
Well, that would have been great to
13.
have advantage. Fuck.
13 is a make. You have one make. Rin.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy in front of me here. 9.
It's a miss. Dodges backwards.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage?
Because I'm poisoned.
Oh, fuck. That's
It's the worst thing a monk can have.
Yeah, I will be poisoned forever. I'm gonna spend a key point and try again.
Not be poisoned forever.
Okay. 10 is a miss.
Fucking 18.
18 is a hit.
Oh my god. Okay. 8, and then I am gonna spend a key point to make this more deadly.
All right.
Okay, it's just this again.
Oh, another 4 on there. I think you like slam like a palm into his face, and it explodes his nose. He stumbles backwards and he cracks his head on the wall. You see him kind of like slouch a little bit, and then his eyes kind of glaze again as he gains a little bit of lucidity. They glaze over and he stumbles forward, clinging on to life by 1 hit point.
This cult, we see him like really fucked up.
Fucked up, dude.
Okay.
His face is just completely a mess. His own fingers are damaged from the inflict wounds. He's got these 2 arrows in his chest, and his breathing is so labored and fucked, but he's still standing.
I will actually call out that Iro is down. Drift, help! Iro's down!
I immediately look back.
Stubby's giving 2 stabs.
Oh my god, Stubby.
Stubby says
in the whole campaign.
Crush me. He's so good.
The berserker goes to kind of like swing towards Stubby, but he looks to you, Drift, and says, "Hey, go help your friend," and then just stabs this dude for a grand total of not enough to kill him, but enough to hurt him a lot. Yeah. Grand total of 17 damage as he just he just runs this short sword through its stomach again. The berserker stumbles backwards. He looks like he was built for taking this kind of damage, but he's got some bad wounds on him. He's barely standing at this point as well, bringing us to 19.
So as like he's like, and he comes out of the fucking thing, and he's like, claps his sword and his shield together twice, and as you see it, you see the beacon of hope come back up again, and I choose all of my allies.
Let's go.
And the thing about it this time though is, as I cast the beacon of hope, you kind of see it go and kind of go to every person. There's 2. There's one that has an extra one behind it. One that hits Iro goes, and you kind of see it jolt him up, and then you see another one that is going to be a healing word that I'm going to hit Iro with as well, which will heal him for the max amount. And we're actually
roll it so we can see what the dice is.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll it normal, and when it hits him, I want to say that it like jolts him awake, like he's like almost like when somebody wakes up from like almost being dead, and they're like, and it would be a total. Well, you only missed it by 1, but you get 9. I'm pretty sure, isn't that the total for the regular healing word? Is 9?
No, you did max. It's 8.
I did max.
Yep.
Good. Well, you also get that 8 HP then, and you are. We're not done here. We are not done. Look, and I fucking smack my shield a couple times like a Viking would, and I look at both the cultists and go, "Now we can play." And he looks at both of them, and he's fucking ready for them.
Yeah. Eero, you are back up. As you wake up, give me a wisdom check. Just roll me a wisdom.
20.
Son of a...
20.
Sit down.
Yeah, as you open your eyes, you're brought back. You're still in this room, but you feel an odd energy, and you hear a voice say, "The time has come," and you're back again. 19. End of your turn.
That is, yeah. That's I can't do anything else.
All right. The masked berserker is going to wildly swing at you again, Drift. Recklessly. Oof. Big hits. 18 slashing damage, probably with his dying swing as he brings this thing around. You are distracted. You pull this dude into the ground. You look. You see Eero distracted, and then suddenly there's this terrible crunch as you are not just kind
I
of.
assume that I got knocked down on the ground, right? So I'm like lying there, like prone.
Yeah. It
And
hits
I
you in the
distracted
side
him.
and spanks you into the wall, dealing this
my
18
God.
slashing damage to you.
How's your butt feel? Is it like an ass spanking or like a space spanking?
This is like being hit by a hammer and an axe at the same time.
That hurt so bad.
You found me.
Thank God for temp HP.
And then it's your turn.
Great. So at that point, you just see me pissed that I got hit again, and I was gonna do something else, but immediately reacting, I'm gonna try and bite his head off.
I really want you to be able to bite his entire.
I'm going to try and
So
completely
entire
just
head
detach his neck so hard.
I don't want
that
your
it's
jaw to
like
undo
take off
itself
his
and-
entire head.
Like a mummy.
So you just see me jump up for a vampire bite. 13.
No advantage.
Oh yeah, you have advantage.
Thank God. 24.
Is it hit?
7 damage.
And 7 damage. You jump up on him and bite in his neck.
Yes.
Not enough to kill him. You see, like, you probably bite the other side now and just like rake your sharp teeth across his neck, and then you jump back down as he kind of swings at you and bats at you. He stumbles left, he stumbles right, he grabs at his neck and brings this great axe up again. He says, I'm probably the weakest one anyway. That's why they stuck me up here.
Great. And then I'm gonna roll my 1d4 plus 3 for healing.
Yep. Do it. 6 HP
6
back.
HP back.
The cultists. Let's see what this 1 HP cultist wants to do with his life. Alright, let's see what he wants to do with his life. What do you want to do with your life?
Well,
lad?
I would like to grow up to be the most powerful cultist of all.
Oh, I've just realized. Okay. Okay, sorry, Eero. This dude.
Notice?
Yeah, that's what I rolled for there. He rolled a 19 on his perception, and then I was like, it's okay because he doesn't have any inflict wounds because I've been casting him at level 2. But actually, that just means he's got all of his level 1s, and it's a level 1 spell. So he's going to. He sees Rin, and he glances left and does like a double take when he sees you moving around. He just jumps on you, I think. Probably
Gets
just
advantage.
wildly jumps on you with advantage for this inflict wounds. A 17.
Yep.
Is it hit?
Yep.
Level 1 inflict wounds is going to do 17 necrotic damage. He jumps on you, and then there's just like a wild like explosion of flame from this cultist as it just rushes upwards. I think he probably grabs you, like one hand pushes into your face, another one grips you kind of around the collarbone, and you just see both of his hands light up with this purple fire. Hit you with another 17.
There's just a murmured like, and I'm down again.
Yeah, pretty rough. And then let's see. 19. Same thing on you, I'm afraid. 2 inflict wounds coming in. God damn, that's a natural 20 on one, and then a 13 on the other, which I assume is a miss. So one of them probably swipes at you, and then as you kind of move to avoid that, another one just grabs at you. 2 hands land on the center of your chest, and incoming inflict wounds. 16 plus 13 is 29 necrotic damage, which is an insane amount of damage.
Question.
Yeah.
You should probably go on first. Does anything happen because I have that ring on?
Not yet. You just see like this, you turn around and then suddenly there's just nothing but kind of this purple flame on this side. I think probably simultaneously or close enough, we see 2 huge explosions of purple fire in the room. One of them over by Eero, and then another one which rocks 19 backwards. And then I'll need a whiz save from you and a whiz save from Rin, please.
Let me do some math. How much was that in total? 16, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay.
12.
12 from you as a make.
We also have advantage, just as a note for the wisdom things, unless that goes off.
Actually, you need to give me a constitution saving throw first.
Okay. Why are there so many buttons? I had so many buttons on my screen right there. Boink. Be a 12.
12 as a make, yeah. I think. Oh, actually, at what point does it become?
I think it's like
10 or half, which is 20. It was 29.
13.
So 13. So you actually failed that. So no, you don't have advantage. So Rin, yours is a 4.
Oh God.
And your beacon of hope drops.
Well, actually, no, it was even higher than that. It was a 29, so that was needed to be a 14.
Mm-hmm. I got a 10 on my wisdom save,
which is a fail as well. Both of you are now paralyzed as the other 2 cultists in here hit you with the whole person.
The turn order is very unfortunate for us.
Yeah, you also rushed Kadir like they hoped you would, and really the real threat was just these fucking bullshit artists all around the room. That's why Kadir smiled at you. That is the end of their turn, though, on the cultists' turns, and that brings us to Eero. Give me a death save.
Natural 20.
And doesn't he have a... does that mean... Oh, no, he doesn't.
I don't need it, John. I rolled a natural 20.
He got a natural 20, which means you get 1 HP, and, like, this fucking thing
Why are you
jumps...
so strong?
Dude jumps on you and just, like, anime style, like explosion of fire, and it probably rocks your body, and then you wake almost immediately back up again, and give me another wisdom, just a wisdom roll.
13.
I think you probably hear us the voice again, and this time it says, "Fight on." And as you wake up, like immediately, that is the end of your turn. So it brings us to Rin. You can give me a whiz save to try and break from your paralysis.
Got this.
6 is a fail. You remain paralyzed, just unable to move. You can see this completely beat up dude, kind of like he's stumbled
PB,
back.
you're not supposed to be rolling for yourself. You're supposed to be rolling for Rin.
You see this cultist which was on Eero kind of like stumbling to his feet, and he looks down and he sees Eero open his eyes again, and a snarl kind of rolls across his face. But you are completely stuck in whatever stance you were in this position, and you just can't shake it free. Stubby
Oh,
says...
Brad, I get to have my turn on a natural 20.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fight on.
I didn't know that either.
All right.
Okay, so like I take a deep breath and I'm like down on the ground. I've been here before. I know what the ground looks like. I've been hurt many times in these fights. I'm going to
Flame. Oh.
I'm going to use I'm gonna use a healing word, level 3 on myself, and it's just a whisper. I'm just like, "My God, feel better, please." Level 3 as a bonus action. Okay, so that's 14. And then I will use my main action to
On the fucking nose.
I'm going to I think I'm just gonna try and play dead. Like I'm gonna use my action to just like look like I'm still dead.
All right, give me a performance check.
Yeah, that's
Or a
amazing.
deception. Or a deception check.
I'm an actor, so I actually get advantage on this for deception or performance.
Well, but that means I'll believe it too,
I'm
right?
using my action.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
25.
Oh my God.
5. I don't think it's
Hero
possible
is
for me to
dead.
beat that regardless, so I won't even roll. In fact, I'll roll just because I think, yeah. He actually rolled fucking high, but the dude like looks down at you, and he sees you kind of play dead, and he looks up now towards you, Rin, standing paralyzed. Stubby is going to try and stab this dude. Hey, you! Bigger they are, harder they fall. And 16 and 18 both hit.
Kill him.
5
He's gonna get the kill.
and 6.
11.
I think Stubby just kind of like ducks underneath a great axe, and then you see him stab once into his stomach, and the figure leans over a little bit, and Stubby just drives the sword upwards. This dude's really tall, so he just kind of see him lean down, and Stubby shoves his sword up into like the top of his throat. He brings the sword down and then just throws it to the side. I fucking hate these things. Oh shit! As the huge form lands dead next to him.
Fuck.
John, your thing goes off.
Of
Yes.
the Berserker.
What thing?
You're cursed.
For
Heal.
fuck's sake, John.
He didn't have the hex.
8 hit points equal to your warlock level plus your charisma modifier.
That's only when I have him on hex.
Yeah, he didn't have the hex on this one. He had
The hex was on the other one. I already.
He had something.
Oh,
else.
you
Oh, I
didn't.
thought you hacked this
I
guy.
thought it was on this guy.
No, I hexed the
He did
one you
something
told
else
me.
to this one.
Right.
Okay.
This
Oh
guy
yeah,
just
he
started
tried to
fighting me,
like
and I
charm
wasn't-
him or something. I think that's
Stubby's
right.
moving into here, and then it's
I
19's
felt so
turn.
stupid for a second. I was like, what?
Be a whiz save.
This is not good.
Who was save?
19.
19.
I had an idea and then it went away because it probably won't work. So I'm just going to roll my whiz save and cry.
I don't think there's anything you can do other than a whiz save at this point.
Shut up, Brad. I have an idea in my brain anyways.
All right.
19.
19's in the chat, please.
Couldn't get any better.
As you, yeah,
He's
you,
like
you
fucking
snap out of it again. And that, oh yeah, that's the end of your turn. So Berserker is dead. Brings us to Drift.
Great. You just see me pissed that I got so bloodlust on this guy who hit me. I was so angry and I couldn't control myself. And I knew she called out, and I still think that Eero's down. So you just instantly see
I'm paralyzed as well.
and she's
so
paralyzed. She can't move. You just see me like Eldritch Blast the one as quickly as possible to kill him for 20. 20 is the hit.
You're hitting the one north of you?
Yeah, 3 damage.
Yeah,
Is he dead?
you just see him, he looks up to Rin, he holds a hand up as if to cast that same spell, and then he's just launched across the room. His body turns sideways 90 degrees, hits the wall, slides down it, and falls in a clump of dead cultists in the corner.
Great. And then I look back. Do I see 19 is still paralyzed? Or no, he's good.
He's moving around.
Great. So you just see me cast the other Eldritch Blast across the room, back at this one behind this pillar now.
Yeah.
Or no, the one that I pulled before.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast it back at him.
Okay.
Another Eldritch Blast. Just throwing him around there. 22.
22 is a hit.
4 damage, and I'm
4
pulling
damage.
back
And
into the well.
You are
Or whatever it is. I don't know what it
into
is.
the well.
From where I am.
Pull him in the well. Okay, I'll give him a dex save, see if he fucks it up. Oh, he fucks it up.
Let's go!
You see him launched into this thing. Roll me... Let's see how badly he fucking falls. Oh, roll me 3d6.
Isn't that one cult?
God damn it, 8 more damage.
Stairs.
You see this guy like launched off the thing. For us as an audience, you see a stairway that kind of goes downwards. It's square, so it doesn't really allow him to fall too far, but he lands awkwardly and rolls down a few steps as he falls down this kind of circular stairway. I don't know how to describe a square circular stairway, but one of those stairways, and he takes a little damage from the fall as well. He is also a little further away than he was last time by not enough, I don't think, so it doesn't matter.
Great. And then you're just going to see me run up sort of in front of Eero and Rin. So if anything's looking to throw at them, it's going to throw at me instead. I'm putting my body in the way.
All right. Sounds fine to
no
me.
longer paralyzed, by the way, Drift. If you see, like, the moment you hit that guy, that other cultist, and he hit the wall, like, I came out of it.
Oh, really?
So I'm not defenseless, yeah.
He was the one who
How come?
He was the one who cast it on me, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
it's a-
it's a concentration, right?
He would need to roll a save, actually. He needs to roll a save first.
fail.
Fails. Yeah, you break out of it.
I just hear you yell out to
I
me.
thought it was that guy that cast it. Sorry. I assumed when he was dead, it was over.
Oh, no. It wasn't him. It was actually the one that Drift threw down the stairs, so that's why I thought.
Okay. Thank you.
It's their turn now. 19 incoming attacks.
I see.
Got this, buddy.
A 7 and a 22 for your AC
Where'd you roll them at?
on the screen.
They didn't pop
in
up
there.
for us.
They didn't pop up.
So that's what it is. What's your AC?
20.
20?
There you go.
Yep.
You take 20 necrotic damage as the same thing, I think, happens as you wake up and avoid the grip of the guy who originally damaged you. The other one this time grabs at you from behind, and this wash of flame and necrotic dark energy pushes across you, and you feel this horrid wave of damage kind of sap at your life force, probably more than anything. As the cultist deals 20 necrotic damage to you. The other cultist up here.
Are you up?
Me, I'm up.
Okay.
Alright, well, how far can you run? He really has no choice. So, Drift, here you go. 1 to you as well.
Good.
6 is a miss. You see him come up, and I think you just easily just knock his hand out of the way
Oh,
as he
that's right. That's right.
blindly grabs at you. This guy here runs up to the top of these stairs, but he can't go any further. And
Thank you.
I guess he'll launch a sacred flame at you. Who's he gonna want to hit with this? What has he got? Let's see. Roll for it. 1, 2, 3. He's launching it at Rin. So Rin, give me a dex save, or beat 11, or take 1 radiant damage. Yeah.
25. That's fine.
This, like,
I'm behind that pillar. That's what we'll say narratively. I just kind of move.
this highly telegraphed spell is cast at you, and you just step to one side. He's not very
He
good at it.
doesn't have whole person anymore.
No.
No.
She broke his concentration. It's the same one.
Gotcha.
And that brings us to Iro.
Starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Recover that 2 HP.
Oh yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm so happy you said something about that. I haven't done that for 2 rounds. I was like, fuck. Anything helps.
I've noticed. I've been watching your health bars.
Alrighty, I'm going to whisper on the winds to 19, a healing word, and I say, "Don't give up hope, friend." And I cast healing word at level 2, 19. For 10 HP. And I will
Do it again. Asmund, stay. Stay in here.
I'm going to use the... Now, I was able to see that the cultists, and I heard that the cultists were focusing on me and 19, right?
Well, he said that it's them. Kill them.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. They've pretty much been in a pattern the entire
Do you want
time.
me to roll an inside check, or...?
No, I think you probably can just work it out.
All right. If that's the case, then I will stand up for half of my movement. And then I will dash out of the room back behind the wall over here.
Okay.
Wow.
And that's the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right, brings us to Rin.
I'm going to try to aid Drift. Even with disadvantage. Oh, I think I have to move first. Yes, which I will do. Okay. 9.
Give me a perception check, Drift and Rin.
7. Yes. 7.
12.
Fucking kill me.
Natural 1 because of your
Please don't kill
thing
me.
that's wrong with you. This cultist falls completely slack in front of you.
What did you do to the Roll20 admins?
Wait, what do you mean? What happened?
What?
Wait, what happened?
He falls completely slack. Like, you run in, he avoids your punch, and then he just stops. He just his movements, the way he's kind of avoiding you and kind of preparing to cast spells, he just stops, standing still. His face falls slack. Around the room, you see the others do as well.
Time to go.
Oh God.
Time to go.
Okay.
What
are they doing?
You hear them kind of suddenly start to but it's really like they're all of them are kind of stood still with their heads kind of down, their bodies very loose, they're kind of barely standing.
What?
What's happening?
I don't know. Should we leave? Should we go? Clearly there's something else controlling them.
You can take a moment to decide what you want to do. They're standing around you.
Oh my God, I want to assassinate the guy right in front of me. Absolutely,
Assassinate
100%.
him?
Yeah, I 100% want to kill this fucking guy.
You can free kill him if you want. Just
Yeah, I'm
jab
gonna
a
do that.
knife or something into his neck, or
Yeah, I'll just slit his throat. Stop that sound.
okay. You run a knife across his throat, and he snaps back to life, kind of thing. He grabs at his throat and says,
My life for Darkfire.
Roll me 3d10 as he fucking explodes.
$11.
You both
Thank
take
you, shit rolls.
You both take 11 necrotic damage. That same kind of fiery, explosive damage. As suddenly he just in front of you. He explodes into fire and gore.
Hey,
the
Brad.
others, yeah.
So I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
Nice. So you take half.
Cool.
He explodes into this fire, and this probably does deal fire damage, by the way, but you don't feel it. So it's just the necrotic that you feel. Yeah, he falls kind of slack. You see, his chunks of him land all around you is a better way to put it. And the others are still slack, kind of slack-jawed, kind of. There are two in front of 19, one at the top of this stairway that has appeared.
Let's go. We're out of time.
Are we still in turn order, or can we
It
go?
depends what you want to do. Like, you tell me if you want to do anything crazy right now. If you guys just want to fucking bail out of the room, you can. If you want to do something else,
Can 19 move without opportunity of attacks, or we don't know?
Black, right, Brad?
Well, you can move.
You're
because
pretty
I've
much out
healed
of
the guy in
combat
front.
depending on what you do. So that's why I want to ask, like, in each of you individually, what do you think you're doing? Like, Eero's kind of out of the room. Stubby's kind of like
I
scanning for
assumed
targets.
that if they, I think you like whatever's running through Eero's head was, if they're trying to attack me, if I get into the hallway, they'll have to come through this door to do so. You know, that was my logic behind doing that. So I don't think I really noticed anything else.
Brad, I would say that 19 would have saw that explosion out of the corner of his eye and would have he dipped. But also, obviously, if there's opportunity to
Also,
attack.
don't forget your 2 HP, people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he would just dip. He would try to run back out the door because he'd think they're going to explode.
All
Like,
right.
he would just assume without touching them that they were going to explode.
I
So,
assume that
are you all
Rin
moving
and I would.
out of the room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I would we go north, Rin?
Yes,
Put,
I'm not
put
leaving.
yourselves
I
where you
am-
think you run to in this moment. You are free to
Okay.
move.
In this moment, I think I would go right, like
Yep.
here, around that wall, kind of thing.
You are out of combat. The two cultists that were stood near 19 go and stand on the stairway. And there they remain. Quietly.
Are they blocking our way?
Slack stood there, odd.
I look at 19 and I say, what are you doing? What's going on?
Hey, when you didn't see it around the corner, Rin.
No, I thought they were going to follow me.
No, I think one of them exploded on basic command.
Exploded?
Now they're waiting, and they're sitting in front of the doorway to get us. If we go by them, though, or we touch them, they explode from what I'm seeing.
Going to like do the Scooby-Doo around the corner.
I think that
They
I
just
know how
stood
to
there.
make this work.
Slack-jawed, eyes glazed over.
I think I know how to do this, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters if we walk by them. I want to go in the room, and I want to look at Stubby. Stubby, Hero, follow me. And I want to go up to where Rin and Drift are at, so we're all in the same group together.
Stubby will just generally follow you around. He's looking around at the weirdness of this place, kind of thing. It's all very new to him. The odd statue with the version of the
Is our HP bar slowly going up, by the way?
depending on how long you're here, but for now, no. We'll just see what you do immediately.
I would say, well, we have two options. They're either hiding there and going there because the ritual's almost done, or they've just realized that we're powerful and we can get by them, so they're in their last steps before they try to kill themselves. But I'll also admit that it would be good for myself, you, Rin, and you, Eero, to sit here for about 40 minutes to 45 minutes, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't think we have time. I don't think there's time. They kept mumbling that
No, we are out of time. We need to figure out where to go and how to stop this right
Why
now.
don't I just Eldritch Blast them?
Yeah, we could.
If you blow them up right there, they will close that entire area, and we won't be able to get through.
What are you talking about? We'll just walk through after they're dead.
Just
No.
pull them out.
We have to draw them out. What if they blow that up and it blows it up enough to the point where it stops us from walking down?
I don't think I think Rin would feel in her bones that you can't blow up my home. I don't know. Is that accurate?
You have never ever seen anything damage this place. Remember?
Yeah, no way. No, it's not possible.
Stubby,
Right.
Stubby raises
Nothing will
a
get
longbow and
destroyed?
says, "I can
First of
take them out if you want."
Don't yet. But Hero, do you have another one of those that you gave me a few minutes ago? I could use it.
All right, I'm gonna walk over here while we're talking.
Another. You need another heal?
I think so. Very much so. I could do it myself, but if we don't sit here and rest, I won't have much to give to everybody either.
All right.
Actually, hold on. How hurt are all of you?
I'm fine.
Don't touch me with that stuff.
What?
What are you
What do you
talking
mean?
about? That's with what stuff?
Whenever I went where I went, I just don't ever heal me again.
All right. You've got it. Well, in that case, then there's no point in me doing what I was going to do. If you would, Hero, I'd be very grateful.
All right. Level 1 healing word for 6 HP.
Okay.
Brad,
and
I'm
then-
gonna just peek. They're like not. Are they at the top of the stairwell?
They're like they're going down it. There's one 5 foot away from the last one, heading down the first kind of.
They're walking down the stairs.
No, they're just stood there. But they when you ran away, they maneuvered themselves over there and walked in
Don't
single.
forget about
They're in
the
like
one that
single
fell.
file, but they're standing like just a few steps down from each one. So you can see the top one very clearly at the top of the stairs, then the head of the next one, and the other one you would presume is a little further down.
Okay.
And also, I reminded everybody that there's one that fell.
No, that's one of them.
No, he's there.
Yeah, he picked himself back up.
Is there technically 3 there right now?
There's
Yeah.
3 there, yeah. In total.
Oh, okay. All right. We should be very careful.
I'm like looking in this room, by the way.
I say we get them out of our way.
Yeah, I mean, what you see around you is the same room that you saw before, the one where you fought the Magmins with their death burst. Remember when they did that? It was a little callback. We all enjoy a callback, don't we? And there's just every now and then again the areas where you can see the flava sometimes lick with that purple flame. You 3 of you that have any energy of Hasmol in you will recognize it as a corruption to the entire gate itself. Sort of seeping through the veins of this place like a disease.
Can I roll to see if I can figure out where they would go based on memory of this place? If I can guess where the hell they would be.
You can give me an investigation check. I guess an int-based thing.
5. I'm fucking done.
Here's why it's a 5 for all of you. You all had a sort of brief vision of Deathsinger and several robed figures that are further down in the gate. You don't recognize the room. You've seen the room. You've seen where that leads to. When you head south, you can head off to the west there, and it takes you all the way around to the room where you first met Hasmol, and that is not the room they were in at all.
Okay. So
this level-
it's safe to assume it's down, like they're blocking our way down.
This level is absolutely not the level that they're on, unless there are other openings elsewhere on this level that may have opened up. Yeah, there is obviously as well like a dramatic change to this room, as there is now this staircase that heads downwards that has been opened in some way. I think you can assume that you have to head down. I don't think you know where, how far, if there's another way there or anything.
Before anybody does anything, I need to do something for all of you. I start walking around the room before we decide to do anything, and I am going to be casting a cantrip on every person with us of resistance.
Stubby knocks an arrow, looks over at you, Rin.
So if you want to know what it is, I'll put it in the thing. So I just put it on each of you. We should probably back away. Maybe. Hold on, though. What if you're wrong, Rin?
I'm not.
Say that. What if, though? What if there's some bullshit that they have? And if we shoot them there and they...
Look, we don't have time. We don't have time. We do not have time. This is the entire world at stake. Shoot them, Stubby.
Not right here. We should all back away. You should shoot them from a distance.
Wait! And you just see Drift walk over to this corner of this cult fanatic. And you just see me get on one knee. Esto. Basho. Fighting over. Rise. Rise. And I'm gonna cast a cursed specter on this cult fanatic.
What is that? You've never done it
You can
before?
curse the soul of a person you slay, temporarily binding them to your service.
Correct.
When you slay a humanoid, you can cause its spirit to rise from its corpse as a specter. The statistics for which are in the monster manual. When the specter appears, it gains temporary hit points equal to half your warlock level. Roll initiative for the specter, which has its own turns. It obeys verbal commands, all that kind of stuff. So I just want to bring it with us. And I want to see if it could talk to me.
Sure. The specter will appear eventually. There he is.
And he'll remain in service until the end of my next long rest, at which point it will vanish.
You see the cultist specter appear. And
This one that's trying to give me a hug as well.
I'm gonna also look at the group.
What?
And tell them a lot has changed.
What is that?
Looks like some kind of specter.
He's one of us now.
One of you.
No, he's not.
Where are they? What are they doing and how can we stop it?
Are you asking Drift or the specter?
No, I'm asking the specter.
See what the specter.
I don't know if if he can talk or tell me things. I've never dealt with a
I
specter.
don't really know either. It says that you bind a soul to you, so I'll see what. I think they do remember shit. Let me say it's been a while.
That would be
since
so
I've seen
sick. That's why I wanted to try.
Understands all languages it knew in life but can't speak.
It can point though.
Yeah, this figure, it looks like the one which has the perfectly shaped head, and there's another one. There he is. What did you ask it? You said what?
Where are they? What are they doing and how can we stop them?
The specter looks down towards you, Drift. Turns back and for a moment gestures as if it's trying to speak, and then points at each one of you one by one, runs a thumb across its throat, and points at the cultists that are in the stairwell, and then oh man, how would someone do this without the use of a watch? It makes as an odd kind of shape and movement with its hands. Everyone give me an intelligence check to see if you can work out that it's making the pattern of a sundial.
An 8.
A 9. Come on. 19.
Do me some goddamn justice. 25! A fucking
26! Because he's my fucking
Andrew, the two of you can
look at each other.
The two of you can make out that essentially they just want you to die. Alternatively, they want you to waste your time here for as long as possible. And that's what they're doing with these things in the way.
Okay, well, where do we
Looks as
go?
though we just need to get our fucking thing on our way and get them out of our way.
Is that thing?
I think there's other things to worry about.
Hero. He will protect us.
Listen,
No, you won't.
will
I
he
promise.
can he, I know he can't make sound, but tell him to still tell us how to stop them. Eero, can you read lips? Or not Eero, 19, can you read his lips?
I think we just all get back in the other room and have Stubby shoot those ones. Let them blow up and
All
we
right.
make our way downstairs.
Spectre's shake-
Fire, Stubby.
nodding
What
his
they
head.
were saying, and I think Drift, did you see it too?
Yeah.
They're just trying to waste our time.
Okay, well, let's go. I want to loot this fucker over by the wall here.
Question, or this is in character, sorry. Do you guys think they're just trying to waste our time by going down there? What if we need to move
We have
north?
to make a decision.
Yeah, ask him where they are. We need to go to wherever they are to stop them. Meanwhile, I'm like rummaging through this asshole's gear.
Spectre is pointing at the stairwell, and he's doing this as well, making a
Okay.
a bow and
Fire.
arrow.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah,
I would.
okay.
All right, so
I'm going to rifle
duck in.
through the cultists over here.
Yeah, the cultists have on them their clothing and
I'm
about
going
it.
to take a robe.
They have some.
Everyone grab a robe.
They have
Okay.
their robes
That's
on.
really smart.
They have take a praetorian robe or a cult robe.
I'll grab a
and,
robe.
They have daggers. Kidir has a dagger on him as well. You can see that they all have rings on, and they all have kind of the same looking ring.
Snatch that shit as well.
Oh, a ring?
Yeah.
Oof. Is it on, what finger is it on?
I think each of them probably have it on different fingers.
Which finger does this guy have it on?
Kidir have it on.
Yeah.
He's probably got it on a finger. He's probably got other rings on as well, to be honest. Just normal looking rings that are of no use to you right now because you'll never get.
I'm
the
gonna
opportunity
cut
to
off
sell
his
them,
finger.
but I think he probably has it on on his little finger.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut off his finger.
Yeah, you cut off his finger and you take a ring.
Yep.
Everyone has a ring of fire immunity.
I didn't
fact, you
take it
have-
for the ring.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Right. And robes.
Okay.
Drift, you should put that on.
Why?
Well, from what I get, does fire not hurt Drift too?
No.
I'm an idiot. I'm
Doesn't hurt
fine.
any of us.
I, for some reason, was thinking that you know how Drift can get a bunch of the shit we got.
Yeah.
Oh, never. Just get behind the wall. Stubby, you should come back to the door and shoot them just in case there's a large explosion.
Alright.
We should all get back in here, just in case.
It won't be that wide.
You don't think so, but what if we're wrong? Better
I
safe
don't
than
move.
sorry.
Send that thing in.
Fire the arrow!
Go, Stubby.
Off goes the arrow. The head of the first cult fanatic is hit by the arrow, and then it explodes. It hits the next cult fanatic, hits the next cult fanatic, and all three of them just. They're all dead.
I would like to
Nothing
put
left
on
of
one
them
of the
either.
cult robes, and I'm gonna give a ring to Stubby.
Stubby takes the ring and
Put this on.
puts it on. Oh, you know what? Oh, I
You'll
should have
feel
done
better.
that straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, if you told me
You
these
feel
rings
okay?
was on him, I'd have cut off a hand before I took down that big fella. I feel much better now, yeah.
Okay.
Brad, are they all healing up?
Yeah, we should all be healing up,
You
I assume.
are probably all at full health now, all three of you.
My poison lasts for an hour, or
The poison lasts until you get rid of the poison. I think you probably
Okay.
need to take a full short rest.
not happening. Let's go.
I look over at Rin. Come here.
What? No, you come here. Come on. We don't have time for this. Come
Shut
on.
up and come over here for a moment.
I don't. I'm going down the stairs.
I grab Rin hard, and then I
Over
cast
here.
Lesser Restoration on her. Jesus Christ.
I know you want to help me, but I just.
Oh no,
don't
I
think
grab you
would
hard
stop.
enough that you probably would have been upset about it, and then I
Rin,
literally
Rin,
bonk you
Rin,
on the
I
head.
need you up here.
and I cast Lesser Restoration, which if you don't know what Lesser Restoration does, you touch a creature at the end of either disease or one condition afflicting it, condition to be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, and removes it. There, boom, gone.
Yes. Use your spells.
Thank you.
Use them all. Okay. And then Rin, you're fucking barreling forward.
I still have a hold of her unless she's fighting me.
Well, I mean, you were too far away from me, but sure.
What are you doing?
I need to heal.
Oh. What? Okay. What?
I'm talking to Ren right now.
All right. I'm sorry. Okay. How can I help? What can I do?
This is gonna sound weird, but I'm sure you've seen. Right now you're healing from being in a fiery place, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is our home now, aren't you?
No, I heal when I drink blood.
Blood.
Okay.
So I was curious if I can have some of your blood.
I pull out a knife and I immediately cut myself. Absolutely. I don't even hesitate.
Okay.
I'll cut the top, obviously, not something crazy, but yeah, I'll just slice the top of my fucking arm.
Yeah.
Will this do?
Will it? I try. I'll try and bite that.
Yeah. Give me the bite attack. Damage. 1d4.
So do I
plus
have
dex.
to do damage, or can I just bite for healing?
Yeah, like he's just sucking the blood out of her arm. I think is what he's trying to do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to do the bite attack.
Give me the bite attack.
'Cause I'm a racial blood drinker.
I just need the dice roll.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm just scared. I don't want to hurt her. Like, 23.
Oh, fuck.
Give me a
1d4 plus 3.
Constitution saving throw.
Who, Ren?
You.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
12.
I'm gonna do one roll.
Poison. Fuck. Wait, no, she got healed.
No, she's
No
not
poison on her anymore.
You had to be a 16. There is a drift. I think probably goes in on the wrist. You see him stick stick his mouth to the wrist, and he starts to drink it. He looks up at you though, and his eyes suddenly turn fully black.
And now we slake.
The first says as we end today's session.
Now we what? Now we what? What was the word
Now
there?
we slake.
Slake?
Your thirst.
Shit.
Slake
And
what? I don't know what
that
the word
was it.
slake
The
means.
thirst.
Somebody want to explain the word slake means to me?
Like satisfied.
means he's gonna fucking drink all of you
Yeah.
Mm.
and then complete the task on his own. That's what he's gonna do. Thank you for watching the stream today, everybody.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
Wait, so if I wouldn't have gotten rid of Ren's poison and he sucked the blood, would he have gotten poisoned technically?
No, I doubt it.
Like an STI, right? I mean, poison, it makes sense to me.
Maybe. I don't know.
Holy fuck, dude.
I think we would have seen.
What does this mean? Why would you do that?
Why would I do
You
what?
have a
Not
long.
you, me. Why would I?
You have a long-running history of control issues around your friends.
Yeah. It made perfect RP sense. I thought it made sense.
No. I'm just like how it happened. I'm just. Why is that the end? I want more.
Too easy though, isn't it? You can't just drink your friends. It's too easy.
Why? But it made sense. She's healing constantly.
Yeah.
So I just take some of her health.
Yeah, I know, but the first doesn't like any of them, does he? So he needs them out of the way, and you gave him that option. So thank you very much for watching the stream, everybody. It was always a contingency. There are several little things going on in the background that run on whether things happen, and I think we just worked one of them out. Hero was close as well. Let's do a round of shout-outs, and then we'll see you next week for probably still not the final episode now.
Thank you.
Optional portion has been activated. Let's do a round of shout-outs, and we'll see you all next time for whatever is happening immediately after this. Episode 46 over. John Sandman, where can people find you before we do episode 47?
Sucking blood, out here in Los Angeles, anytime, any place. Twitch, Twitter, the whole get up. I'm messed up now. I felt good about the end of the episode. Why didn't I just go drink from a dead body on the floor? That wasn't mine. Why didn't I just do that? I don't know. In my mind, it made so much sense. Rin is constantly healing. I've always had a sisterly, brotherly connection with Rin, so I was like, this is perfect. And now, we'll see you next week.
It's what the thing inside your brain wants you to think, so it worked out very well.
Also, the thing inside your brain probably knew that I would just say yes.
You can't suck me.
Okay. Where can they suck you, Tiger Writer?
Oh, let me tell you.
On your perfectly shaped head. That is how you do that.
Yeah.
You can catch me on my channel Wednesday through Sundays at about 2-3 p.m. PST at twitch.tv/Tiger Rider. I have a Twitter if you've enjoyed me but don't really care to watch live streams on Twitch for some reason, and maybe you're out there listening on a podcast, or maybe you're out there watching on YouTube. You can also find me on things like Instagram and all that kind of stuff too at just Tiger Rider TV for Twitter. So go do it if you want, and if not, I'll see you guys next week for more of me almost fucking being down. God damn. Those necrotic damage hits were hard.
Speaking of that, good lord, the roller coaster that was Eero this time. Holy shit.
I wasn't worried about Eero at all because I was still alive. I was still alive and moving and not paralyzed, so I wasn't concerned about it.
Dude, that was scary.
If I would have been paralyzed and Eero went down, that would have been a completely different story.
My dog is barking.
Arf, arf.
All right. Well, what about you, PB? Where are you gonna be for the week?
Tomorrow I'll be right here for Nocturne, which you should all come and hang out because it's great and uplifting.
This is the taster. This is the starter for Nocturne at best. Yeah, Nocturne tomorrow if you want a nice uplifting journey to get over the stress of the end of this campaign. Wank Steven, anything going on?
Yeah, actually. Thank you, Brad. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed me playing Eero again for you today. And
please say that again tomorrow, or next Tuesday.
I'm glad that I rolled ridiculously well despite PB's horrific rolls of.
That was a bad set of rolls.
Fuck it. Jesus Christ. Please don't ever let her get any kind of disadvantage again, because it's hard enough for her to roll a success.
That was fucking rough. Like even her disadvantage rolls were still like 12.
Oh my God.
I will say this though, when you put up that beacon of hope thing and you were like, oh, everyone gets wisdom saves, I was like, that is so important. And then you were like, I used my inspiration point on that 7. And I was like, that is the best thing you could do. And I don't think you even knew it, because I knew there was a whole round of whole persons coming in next.
I completely 100% had this thought process. They were mages or sorcerers, something like that. And it was like the first thing that came. Plus, he's way smart now. So when he walks in and he sees a bunch of sorceries, he's like, oh, well, shit.
Yeah, it was a good move to make.
I'm going to be doing a Sims 4 stream like immediately after here on
who are the characters in that stream? The Sims game.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing Peachy screwed everybody up on Tablestory when he made the Tablestory crew in his Sims game a few weeks ago. Somebody
God.
PB linked it in her channel, and I was like, how can you destroy our friendship with these choices, Peachy?
He's a terrible human at everything he does.
I had to redo it.
He's the very
So I'm
worst.
redoing the whole Tablestory community. And tonight, since we just had Darkfire, to unwind, I'm going to do the Darkfire crew here.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Let's all go hang out.
We'll
I'm
raid
down.
in. We'll raid in if you want to stick in the live stream. If you want to watch that, I guess you will have VODs on your channel. It's Wax Steven, twitch.tv/Wax Steven, to go and watch it if you're watching this on VODs in the future. All right, I've got one last thing for you. Everyone turn the stream on and look at it. Whoa, calm down. It's not that epic. Just look at the stream. Okay. I'm just being a bumhole about doing something.
Okay.
Tell me when you're all watching the stream.
I'm watching.
It's so not worth doing this. Look at the bottom left. Look at the bottom left. You see it? See what it says? Bam! Level 8, boys. Level up. Enjoy it. You're welcome. Everybody.
That's a big deal.
Everybody gets a level up after that.
That's pretty huge, actually.
Because why not? Because why not?
That's
all right.
huge.
No, I know why not. Why not? Why not my ass? It is the ultimate battle we are approaching. That's why he did it. Oh, I'm gonna die. I gotta.
After watching,
you just did so poorly in this fight that I was like, you guys get it. No, I was gonna level you up after this, regardless, because that's how we approach
spells that I get as a cleric.
Yeah, well, you might need them, you might not. As you can tell, I am not balancing these fights anymore. I really have no idea how you're going to approach the final battle, but realistically, I don't even know if you're going to get there yet, because first of all,
what if Drift kills us all?
You've got to deal with the thirst of the first as he slakes. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us, and go and watch Wax Steven now if you'd like to. If not, we'll see you next time on Darkfire. Bye, everybody. See you next time. Bye.
And now, my reign begins.